Oh shit! That's why I put the wrong time on there. Oh well.
Oh,
not for him. No, I did it for YouTube because I put 8 o'clock because that's what I'm used to, but it's 7 o'clock now. Shit.
Oh, because the hour difference. Well. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Nothing.
Fuck you, YouTube. That's what we're gonna do.
Take that. Dick Hart wants nothing to do with you.
Oh, Frank's sending me a message.
Uh-oh.
Can you send me the link? The one that I sent in the chat.
Can you send me
forward to Frank? There we go. I'll give him a minute.
He'll be here. Because maybe he'll have actual dialogue from the episode that we can listen to again.
Oh, that'd be so exciting. I know there's Zales commercial that we can listen to.
Oh my God.
Every episode looks like a Zales commercial. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like that shitty soft lighting and it's so bad. It's just
I hate this.
We're talking about the Paul and Matt one right now, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one we're talking about? Okay. Appointment. The title makes no sense too. The title pissed me off because I'm trying to think, what does that have to do with the show, with the episode, the storyline? Appointment.
We are recording the podcast and we're live, so let's talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
When did they mention Route 17?
Never.
I didn't hear it.
I thought it was the wrong episode because I was like, why? I was like, wait a minute. Did I read that right? Did you send me the right show number and title? And then it pops on the screen. Appointment. Yeah. And you're just like, huh?
I don't know what Route 17 had to do with it. I don't know what the appointment was because he just randomly shows up and stalks a girl. What's the appointment? Was that in his ledger? Show up at 3 p.m. to stalk an underage girl?
I like the fact that he's just white trash and like the heart of the man that he took the heart from is white trash. Because I got to buy a pair of boots. You have a pair of boots make you feel good. I'm like, what the fuck is this? He's Frank, just a down to the earth sort of guy.
We're kind of started, but not really, Frank. We're just kind of rambling.
Yeah, we're just rambling about this stupid episode.
Can you hear us, Frank?
Yeah, the middle one, the night gallery of 2 minutes?
No,
God, no. That was a fucking dream come true compared to this.
Appointment on Route 17.
Oh, right. I wouldn't call him white trash, Dick. He looked like he was worth about 7 figure.
No. Not the guy, not Paul LeMay. I'm talking about the heart, the guy that gave him his heart.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that. We're getting ahead of the game there.
Do you have any clips, Frank?
I got the intro and outro of the 1985 and 2002. There was nothing to.
Yeah, thank you for not doing any clips.
No,
there wasn't even Rod talking about his dumb painting.
Frank, yeah, he was so ashamed of me. He didn't say anything. But Frank has literally played clips on this episode or on this podcast longer than that actual Night Gallery episode is. And I don't want to hear it again, so I'm glad you didn't.
What do you think? Rod Serling was like, "Oh fuck, another Jack Laird segment," and he was just like, "Just kill me, lung cancer, take me now." He just was like,
"It's like he didn't know." We'll talk about it then. Anyway,
yeah, sorry.
No, it's both all of us.
And Frank, you gotta lower your camera because I don't want to interrupt you if I can't see your mouth not moving. There you go. It's somewhat better.
It's lower.
There we go.
All right. Put it on your balls.
Put it right there. Yeah, baby.
Your fucking steering wheel.
Make sure you don't ash on those balls.
Please do. Okay, so Frank, I'm gonna play a theme song. Get your shit queued up here.
There you go.
Yeah, you want to test the volume real quick?
No, we're recording the podcast, so we'll take it as it comes. Let's do Family Guy one. Fuck it, right?
It's a good one.
I offer you a recipe. Combine 1 part small-town neighborhood with a dash of missing trophy, and what you're left with is a gumbo fit only for a madman. A gumbo served almost exclusively in the Twilight.
Hey, who the hell is that? I bet he took the trophy. Get out!
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW Twilight Zone Review, episode 241, Twilight Zone 1985 for 317, appointment on Route 17. We'll wait for Frank to get it going. I am Phoenix West.
I'm Frank.
Dick it.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, go.
One heart, an
obsolete fact of life. Witness Tom Bennett, a man who accepts his new organ as just one more item that money can buy.
Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. That was very nice. Now, let's get back to work.
A man, the boundaries of the Twilight Zone are shrinking as miracles become commonplace.
What the hell is wrong with Spence?
What the hell is wrong with this guy's voice? He's like if you just put a microphone in the back of Shaq's throat. He's so deep.
Oh no! They're gonna shove, throw some three pointers.
Like low end bass. That's all you hear.
I can't do it. I can't shoot them 3-pointers.
I don't know what that is.
Still tall, Jack on his tiptoes.
Go watch Steel. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a very good movie. Mr. Lucas made a good movie with a good story. Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. It's a good story. George Lucas made a good story, good script. I'm going to find that clip and show you one day. I'll share it on this podcast.
I'll do it.
It's on Entertainment Tonight. Just look up Entertainment Tonight, Shaq, Phantom Menace, and it's on there.
We have plenty of time in our next episode.
Okay, maybe we'll do the next episode. Mr. Lucas made a really good movie. Sorry. So this episode sucked.
I gave it a 3.
Yeah, I would say that's accurate.
It was just too whimsy.
Not even that. It was just this is a movie with David Duchovny and Mimi. What's her name?
David Duchovny.
David Duchovny was in a movie with Mimi not Mimi Rogers, but the girl that used to date Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting.
Matt Damon.
What was her name?
Was that Gretchen Mol?
No, she was in Good Will Hunting. She was in, and yeah, she was in Good Will Hunting. I can't believe I'm forgetting her name. She sings sometimes.
But why are you talking about David Duchovny? He was not in this episode.
No, but he's in a movie where his dead wife's heart is in another woman.
Oh, yeah.
And he dates the woman who has his dead wife's heart, or vice versa.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Vice versa. Yes, playing God. Exactly. That's the movie. And Timothy really? Timothy Hutton is his wife.
Is that?
No. That's the Angelina Jolie movie.
I was trying to think of any of the early
California,
like during the X-Files run that he did, where he put out a bunch of movies like California and God, and then he did
Salman Rushdie's Zen Diaries or whatever, the Red Shoe Diaries.
The sexiest thing he ever did was not Red Shoe Diaries.
He did that.
The sexiest thing he ever did was not Red Shoe Diaries. It was when he was a crossdresser on Twin Peaks.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, there it goes. Whip it out.
Now that we're here, let me change the banner for Frank here so he can.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Lauren, there we go. Nice.
There's a Magnetic Field song called Andrew in Drag, where it's about a guy that falls in love with his best friend and he dresses up in drag. And Bruce Springsteen introduced it to me on Sirius XM radio. Bruce Springsteen goes, "This is a great song about magnetic fields. It's called Andrew in Drag. I love this song." It's such a weird song.
Bruce Springsteen is the most overrated person in history.
He is.
My father, if anybody ever mentioned that man's name around here, he would instantly go into how he smoked a joint with him at an AC bar after.
Ooh.
And I'll go, you could have put like arsenic or something in that joint.
Please.
You failed.
I'm the worker, man. What's up? Well, I'm Bruce Springsteen. Whoa.
Every Bruce Springsteen
guy in AC. Whoa, AC, South Jersey. Whoa.
He does actually. My favorite Christmas song though is "You Better Watch Out. You Better Not Cry."
Whoa.
I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Whoa.
That's about it. All these other songs they don't really like.
He goes off on like little Frankenisms where he's like, "There's a 12-year-old boy growing up in New Jersey that was blind in one eye, and he also got hit by a car one day, and he's sitting in the hospital bed, and my friend went and saw him, and I was like, you lost your eye, kid, that sucks. Let me hit the 1, 2, 3, 4.
I donated my pair of jeans to him. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like, whoa.
The streets of Philadelphia.
Whoa, AIDS. Whoa.
I saw a gay man walking across the street. He had AIDS and he looked really sick. His name was Tom Hanks.
We dragged him behind the pickup truck.
Yeah. Tom Hanks had
home day.
Yo, didn't Tom Hanks like really pull way above his weight in that movie with Antonio Banderas? Come on now.
You think Antonio Banderas did a better job than Tom Hanks, or
no? Just Tom Hanks would never be able to land a man like Antonio.
Oh, absolutely not. That's that's fiction. Yeah,
Antonio Banderas is his Missy. And,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
No way.
I do feel a lot like Tom Hanks in Philadelphia a lot of the time.
That's probably why.
Minus the AIDS part, you know.
No.
Well.
Oh well, I'm sorry.
Especially when Tom Hanks is in that sailor outfit. It's just like, ugh.
Is that better?
That you're wearing AIDS on your head.
Oh, now I feel like I have AIDS. Full-blown AIDS. Is there any other type?
I went to Philadelphia and got AIDS.
Philadelphia. I swear it was heroin, not cock, and I swear it. Okay, it was cock and maybe some heroin. And
dirty needle in my arm with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
It sounds like grunge, not
a little bit.
Yeah. And that's why Will Smith went to
Ethiopia,
wherever he went.
Bel Air.
Yeah. Bel Air, because
his parents just don't understand.
Well, his mama didn't want him to get full-blown AIDS.
That's true. I believe it.
Just like
Paul LeMat, who didn't have full-blown AIDS, but had a heart attack apparently, and had to have a transplant.
I was just gonna do the same segue, so I'm glad.
There you
go. Yeah, the episode sets up where this guy goes back to work, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's back from a heart transplant." I guess he was out for only 6 months for a heart transplant. That seems kind of short.
And I guess he's a big fat asshole.
No, my boss had a heart transplant 6 months
in 1986.
Yeah,
good point. Yeah, that was you pretty much stayed in the hospital.
It would have been better if it started with Paul LeMat. He came and goes, "All right, guys, get back to work. This orangutan heart they put in my chest ain't gonna last 6 years. So I got time to kill here. I gotta work hard and catch up."
He's like, "I'm back to work now. Push."
Yeah.
Turn to that guy.
It's what's it called?
Push and pull business.
I'm not a good man. I'm going to take you to the limit. You're going to hate me, and I'm going to love it for you.
Yeah, he comes back to work, and they mention that, and right when they said that, right when he goes let's go walk around. First of all, he flirts with a girl, and she's like, "Last night was great." And he's like,
"Yeah, he's fucking his secretary."
And then he's like decides to go fuck off, and he takes her to the beach with the cliffs, and he looks at a girl, and he sees her. He's like, "I don't know why I'm just drawn to her." And I go, "The heart is her ex-husband's or whatever."
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm fucking done. I'm already got it.
No.
And I had to sit there for another 18 minutes or so.
It was really like, yeah. It was, yeah.
You just have to watch this Zales commercial unfold in front of you in slow motion. It's like, God damn.
And it's slow motion too. It is so fucking slow.
Zales, she'll pretty much have to.
Yeah.
Every kiss begins with K.
Yeah, it looks like that. It's a Zales commercial, 1984. To say 4.
Now, you know what it looks like? I just saw it on TV right now. You remember UHF? It's that scene with the Spatula City commercial where it says, "Say I love you with a spatula." That's the same lighting, the same shot. It's exactly the same thing.
That is a great perm.
Oh, God, look at that hair. That's amazing. I mean, that hair, you can't contain that hair.
No, it's a power mullet is what I called it.
Oh, big time. Fucking Mel Gibson wish he had that hair in Lethal Weapon 1.
Okay.
That's business in the front and the back.
Yeah.
Here's what this reminds me of. The 80s Twilight Zone. It reminds me of these 80s Zales commercials.
How did you know? How did you know?
You hear the music? It's the same music.
How did you know?
I like these POV shots.
Would love for Christmas. Just come to Zales.
Is it Daisy Ridley from Star Wars?
No, that's
Should have been. one at most.
Sounds like the Purge. It sounds like the Purge.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a simple time.
Phoenix, go back to the beginning. That was the Burge, man.
The Birds?
The Burge. That was the Burge in the beginning.
Oh.
How did you know? Ooh, how did you know?
How do you know what someone you love would love for Christmas? Just
how do you know?
That's not exactly like him.
I'm telling you, that's the Burge, man.
Oh God, now I want to look that up.
Oh,
Okay.
Burgess Meredith. I understand now.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure out. Yeah.
Continue with the plot.
Well, then you have him. He starts to act strange in the office because he used to be like this cutthroat businessman, and he's kind of like, I don't care. They can make their own price. And the guy's like, what? And his business partners don't like him anymore. And he just doesn't care. And he goes, I'd like to get a pair of boots. I want to buy a pair of boots to make you feel like you've worn them for 20 years. And they all look at him like he's crazy because obviously if someone said that to you, they are crazy because that's you don't say that in an office. Who cares? So he goes and he buys the boots. And that's the transition into this new guy that he took his heart from.
Yeah. Well, first, let's not ignore all the creepiness because he goes to the rocky shore with a woman and he stares at this lady and she watches. She's like, keeps walking, and then he goes back to the office and he mentions boots, and then he goes out with his coworker and he's like, let's go to this diner. He doesn't say off Route 17 or anything. He doesn't say there's an appointment. It seems like a pretty loose calendar of just going to stalk a woman. It doesn't seem like he has an appointment at all. Then he goes to the diner and he just stares at this lady. I don't remember her fucking name. It's
I couldn't tell you.
Mary Jo. And he just stares at her. And she's like, motherfucker, what? And he's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I could eat a peach for hours.
Yeah. Sexy as hell. He's got all the moves like Cage.
Suck my tongue.
What would you... If I were to let you suck my tongue, would you be grateful?
Classic.
That's why I call her Tongue Sucker Jones.
I can't believe they're going to remake that movie. How fucking awful is that?
I'm waiting for
your. They haven't done it by now.
I got you a package coming in the mail, Phoenix.
Oh God.
There's a lot of goodies in there. You're going to be very happy.
Oh no.
A lot of stuff in there that's going to be for your odd collection of rarities.
I am terrified. Is there any Turkish posters in there?
I wish. Now that was too late. I couldn't move on those.
I was showing my girlfriend these. I'm like, oh, look at these, because
they're awesome.
Explaining how little it makes sense because it's a poster for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but it has Jack Nicholson doing the Shining thing, but he's also holding bars. Then it has a picture of Shelley Duvall from The Shining, and then Christopher Lee as Dracula, and you're like, what movie did they watch? Like they put everything in a blender and watch it together.
That's a good poster.
Amazing.
Yeah, I looked on eBay. They do have them for sale. Actually, some of them aren't bad, but they're coming from Turkey. They're shipped from Turkey, so it's like, I don't know if I trust that. I'm sure it's all right, though. I mean, it's a business. They want to make money.
You'll get it in 15 weeks.
You'll get it in 10 years.
Yeah.
Because they had a really cool Poltergeist one. Did you see the Poltergeist one?
I did, yeah.
That one was pretty cool. I was like, that was like $40. That's not bad.
It's the one where she's in front of the TV. And it has
yeah. She's looking at her TV. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's actually accurate, though.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's more for like 3 with all the mirrors.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
It's like they watched the two of them together.
Let's not ever talk about Poltergeist 3.
No.
Adam isn't here to sing for us.
No, good. I don't want to hear that song again. He sings that every time.
I don't even remember the song.
So what happens next?
He buys the booze and he's stalking the waitress, and then he takes his friend out driving, and he almost kills him. He goes, "Oh man, you're out of control. This car's too much power." And then you find out, "Oh, I got rid of the car. I bought a truck." So he's a down-home country boy. He bought a truck.
But he kept being like, I love this car. I know you love that car. Yeah, because I love this car. I was like, I get it. Damn.
It's just I don't know. I was half like asleep at that point because I was not into this episode at all. I could tell you I can't remember a lot about it because I just was focused on Paul and Matt's hair.
Here's how bad the 80s ones are. I watch these knowing I have to talk about them for an hour. And I'm watching this and I'm like doing this. So I'm like, well, let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit. What?
On your phone, looking at Turkish posters.
I just can't watch these. They're so boring.
They're just boring. There's nothing to them.
Yeah, I mean, usually if there's anything remotely even quotable or anything, I'll pull it just in case. I have nothing.
And this one I watched on YouTube because I just was lazy. I didn't want to go to my hard drive, so I just watched it. It was a 49-minute episode. I was like, wait a minute. It was like they showed the first show all the way through, and then they showed like clips of it, and then they rerun the episode. It's weird how they have it set up on those for a 49-minute runtime. It just doesn't make any sense. So I don't know who edits these and puts them together on YouTube for that reason. I don't get it.
No, they do that so they don't get copyright stricken.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's the whole episode all the way through, but then right after they have like a clip from the beginning or another part of the show, and then they'll restart the episode again in order.
Just so you can take it down. They do it with movies. You'll see like a 3.5 hour runtime on like an hour movie, hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like it plays the movie, then it stops, and then plays the movie again sometimes. But it's just so they don't
remember back in the day when YouTube was only 10-minute clips, was as far as you could go as 10 minutes?
Some of these are fun.
Oh my god!
Got a Space Mutiny looking one.
Hey, and it's worse and worse. Tom Skerritt.
Yeah. Oh, Tom.
We barely knew ye.
He's still alive?
I think so.
I feel like he is. He should be dead.
We've gone through this exercise once before. I don't know. We have.
Probably right.
That was your first question. Is he still alive? Like, I don't fucking know.
I like how we have a replacement Tom Skerritt, which is like Billy Burke, and nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, no.
He's in the Twilight movies, and then I haven't heard from him.
He's probably in some show, some streaming show.
Yeah, it's got to be a Vampire Diaries or something that nobody ever watch.
Something stupid.
Yeah, it's okay. So he goes and he creeps out the woman, and she's just like, dude, no, I don't want to fuck you. No, you're my dad's age.
Well,
at best.
Technically, it isn't about him not being attractive. It's about her not being able to let go.
Yeah.
She can't let go. She's still in love with the man she lost. Because Paul and Matt is fucking hot.
I mean, look at him.
Look at that.
He's like, she's a waitress in a dead-end job.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, he's got 6 figures, and she's like, yeah, no. And I'm like, bitch, I mean.
No, he's 7 figures at least.
At least marry him, then divorce him, take him for half.
Well, you got to be married for a while. Yeah. If that's California, it's got to be like a 10-year run. I think that's the rules.
Is this California?
I think them the rules.
Yeah, it's he looks like he's like fucking leather couch. This guy, he looks like shit. He looks like a leather skinned sun creature from the Jersey Shore with a power mullet. It's severely gray. He has a new heart. What advantage does this guy have? He's clearly going to quit his job soon. The guy's on a fast paced downhill. Fuck him for 6 months. Get his money. Come on, lady. Fuck his heart goes out. His new heart.
I mean, I thought more about how cowboy boots are about have to be the most uncomfortable boots to say, oh, these things just slide right on like I've been wearing them for years.
Maybe he's got Dr. Scholl's soles.
Can you fit them in them?
I don't think they're compatible. I think you put them in there and expect them.
You're probably right.
Spits them out.
The boot spits them out and calls you a pussy.
Faggot.
Faggot.
Can't get through an episode.
Cowboy boots, you fucking fag.
I meant it in the correct text.
Hey, we've supported him. We're all for Antonio Banderas getting a better looking guy than Tom Hanks.
Yeah, even if he gives them AIDS.
No, but well, there's the other question. Tom Hanks must have cheated on Antonio Banderas.
Or vice versa.
No, Antonio's a good man.
Well, maybe he has the HIV. It just hasn't, gone full blown.
How do we know that he's not?
Slower.
How do we know that Tom Hanks not a heroin addict? Because he was skinny. He was skinny before he got the AIDS.
He could have been skinny before because they watched their figure.
Not that skinny.
You don't want to be that.
I mean, I'm married to a 160-pound girl that thinks she's fat. Trust me, they all think they're fat.
This is true. Yeah.
I'm guessing Tom Hanks is the bottom of the relationship.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
He is
so
He's a power bottom.
Paul Matt too definitely is the bottom.
Well, he used to be the power bottom.
He used to be the power bottom. Now he's a top.
So he keeps stalking her. He shows back up later by himself after she says no, and her coworker does that whole that whole exposition scene, and then he shows up by himself over and over and over. And then he does the creepiest thing that you do to like a Hooters waitress. She comes out of work at like 11:45 at night, and he's just waiting by her car. And I'm like, dude,
which is the public bus.
He's waiting by where the cars are for the employees, and he's just like,
yeah.
Like, oh, it's so creepy, dude. That is.
I just want to talk to you.
He's not Bruce Springsteen.
It's like he didn't have an eye transplant.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and then she's like, all right, I'll tell you what's going on. And she tells him about her ex and how he died, but he made all these promises and blah, 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 blah. She goes on and on and on.
And this is all during her time waiting for a bus.
Do you notice when she's doing this heartfelt speech and she has all these lines, he just goes, oh, yeah.
He just kind of looks like he's got that dumb look. You got that Paul and Matt dumb look.
I'm gonna think her last boyfriend had that look.
I would agree.
It felt like he was like, I can't wait for this bitch to shut up so I can throw it in her. Can you just? No, I'm so sorry.
The heart really.
What was his name? I need to know his name.
And then they do a 3-second scene of him calling his doctor and be like, what was his name? Oh. You'll never guess what happened.
So how did he know? Yeah, so he didn't find out. That was kind of like a stupid scene.
He heard, we just didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird that he actually said, private patient doctor confidentiality over the phone. Like the doctor either A, didn't tell him his name, or B, told him his name but said, I told you that, I shouldn't have. Don't repeat it to anyone.
Yeah.
So I'm going to guess that's how he got his name. So he must have said that, and he's like, I get it. And he hangs up. Guess who it is? It's like
it's like the worst doctor. It's like his doctor's DeForest Kelly from that show we watched, where the DeForest Kelly is the worst attorney. Where it's like, I'm guilty.
Or this is how it went. The doctor's like, I can't really disclose that over the phone with you, or even in person, honestly, because they won that program. And he's like, oh, it's him. It's Paul. Okay, cool. And he's like, I don't think you're listening to me at all, sir. It sounds like you're just hearing what you want to hear. This conversation's over, right? You don't need me for this.
No, like I said before, the doctor told him, oh, actually, it was Jingle Jabbo, the orangutan from the zoo. That's who your heart is. It was compatible with you. It was amazing. So, yeah. So it was Andy. His name was Andy. No, it was Rejuju from the zoo.
Andy from the zoo. Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck that waitress. Randy from the.
No, it wasn't Randy from the zoo. It was one of the chimps from the zoo.
Yeah, one of the chimps from the zoo. Andy from the zoo. No, I said that he's a chimp from the zoo. He died. He choked on the dick of one of his friends. The chimps fuck each other in those things.
He won't give out personal information, but he will go into severe detail of how this orangutan died. How many he choked on?
He's a sick doctor.
If anybody would like, just a little tidbit of info, don't go to a zoo if you want to try to get sex from one of the animals. You have to go to the aquarium and jump into the dolphin.
Dolphins
they'll rape you. Yeah.
They will fuck anything, including themselves. Yeah, blowholes, I guess real hole. I don't know. Yeah. And
that's only if you want to be a bottom, though. If you want to be a top and be the one doing it, no.
You gotta get a sperm whale.
It's definitely gay. Well, obviously, even women, I don't think they'll fuck with you. If you're a dude, though, they're gonna.
I think they go for women too, though. I don't know. I think it's called scissoring. You could do it.
Hey, Tom Elliott, come on the show, Tom Elliott. Love to have you
Please,
on,
yes, explain to us dolphin rape.
I want to have you on and get into this conversation and just hear how you Britishly polite yourself in the conversation.
Well, actually, I must say that I've heard these things, and they're true. I have heard it. It is true. But I'm not going to go into detail about why and how.
Should I ask Tom Elliott if he'll give me a couple sound clips of being like, I have to go, and that's all I'll play?
Don't talk to me ever again. Who is this?
No, you're doing too fancy. He sounds like he's in a Guy Ritchie movie.
Okay. Who's this?
No, he's not.
Hello.
Oh, who's this, eh?
No, he has a voice that we all would kill for.
Oh. Is it like Ian McKellen voice or more?
I'm telling you, man. Watch or listen to the Rip Van Winkle caper that Phoenix and I did, and Tom Elliott did the intro for us.
Oh, okay. I can't do that.
I think I played it once.
I think you did. I don't remember.
It's okay. It was a good episode, though.
Oh, I'm sure it was much better than this episode. Because this episode's terrible.
Well, it had good content to it, yeah.
All right.
And Tom Elliott.
I'm going to play Tom Elliott here.
Okay.
Having failed to see mention of it, you'll want my soul, I presume. Dear me, no, responded Satan cheerily.
So that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're going to get him on here.
No, we're awful. We're awful people.
We're almost 250 episodes deep. I can give up this notion that he's going to come on at any point.
Yeah.
Well,
I was looking at other podcasts the other day because when I was rewatching the Monsters Do on Maple Street, they had a bunch of like, oh, this is Twilight Zone podcast, and they're like, we're the number 3 podcast. I thought, wait a minute, I thought Loitering was the number 3 podcast.
That's Twilight Pone. They're done.
Or they was from a couple of years ago.
Yeah. That's the funny, clean version.
And they're not that funny because I was listening to them. I was like, these guys are boring.
They're. I listen to every episode of that. I like them. They're good guys. They're us without all the crass stuff. They're us. They're like they feel like you're listening to two IT guys. Talk.
Well, one's a lawyer.
Yeah, but it seems like I don't know.
So are you saying we're like the space junk people from Alien? We're like Fight Coda and Henry Dean Stanton. We're working in the mines, basically, of space, and
I would say they're Gotham. We're that Pennyworth show, which I just watched.
Okay, yeah.
And I was listening to it. I'm like, oh, they're swearing like crazy in the show about Batman. Like, what the fuck?
All right.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Look, it's fucking Batman.
But Fred and John over at Twilight Pone, they're awesome. They've talked to us a little bit, not too much. Tom's talked to us more, but
they're not on though anymore, so they don't really. They did everything. They're done. I mean, that was it. Yeah.
We finished the run. We're going to be the first podcast to discuss every version of Twilight Zone,
and we're going to go insane doing it.
That's going to be our goal. We're going to be the first one to do the whole fucking marathon run, the triathlon.
So you don't have to
quadathlon because there's 4 versions and Night Gallery, so 5. So I don't know what the fuck that is.
Well, basically every single Rod Serling interpretation ever.
I'm just really glad we're through the Jordan Peele one. We have to do that again.
I'm glad I didn't have to watch that. I'm so happy I was not part of that.
If you want, I can send you those too.
I would be curious. You could put them on there, send them to me, because I'd want to watch them just to see how bad they are.
They're hit or miss. The first season is very missed. The second season is hit or miss, I should say. Second season, there's some good episodes though, really good episodes. First season, there's 2 or 3 good episodes.
Easily. I would say there's 2 or 3 really decent in the first one, and there's like about 3 or 4 really decent in the second, and then 2 that are somewhat decent, and the rest are just
The last episode, Dick, if you watch nothing else, watch the last episode. And it's a sequel. It's the only other sequel in Twilight Zone history. The other sequel we're going to talk about here in about an hour.
Yeah.
But the other one, the sequel they did, is just the worst fucking thing I've ever watched. We've never watched anything on these shows, even including the other shows we do. We've never watched anything as bad as that. The last episode that they ever did of Twilight Zone 2019. It's so fucking unwatchable. Ugh. You know the guy that did Oz Perkins, the Black Coat's daughter?
Yes.
He directed and wrote an episode of Twilight Zone based on To Serve Man. It's a sequel to that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's quippy. It's like he thinks it's quirky. It's so fucking terrible.
It's not even whimsy, and we hated it.
No, it's like David and Mrs. Rabbits is maybe worse, but that's about it.
No, I'd rather watch that.
I don't know.
Okay, I'd rather just eat 212. Yeah, just 2 double barrels at once to make sure the job's done.
Would you rather eat out of your cat litter box or watch that episode again?
I'll be munching on fucking cat patties out there, and before you finish the fucking question,
your stone-laden birds, you'll eat those and stuff.
Just munch.
So this is why nobody talks to us from other podcasts.
It'd be like eating a gross payday, kind of the same thing with soft gooey core and then the hard nuts on the outside with a cat litter,
or Baby Ruth's.
And I'm going to go full circle right now and say Anthony Perkins died of AIDS on the streets of Philadelphia.
Whoa!
2, 3, 4. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. The Black Coat's daughter is on TV.
Whoa!
He tells a long story and then sings a song that is itself a long story. Fuck that guy. I hate Bruce Springsteen.
My parents are on a record album. Whoa!
See, whoa! It fits right into every song.
Does work. Yeah,
whoa! I'm gonna play the same 4 blues chords. Whoa!
You know how many millions of people hate us if they could see this right now? Yeah,
and also I completely agree with us. I don't like those people, but
so you just understand the working class, man.
This episode debuted December 31st, 1988. So this might be the last thing people saw before the turn of the Batman year, if you will, the year of our Lord.
Yes, the year of Tim Burton.
All hail Tim Burton.
Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah,
I like Tim Burton. Hey, a decent sequel, actually.
I don't mind Ghostbusters 2. I know a lot of people hate it, but I like it. I quote it just as much sometimes.
So Janish, interesting accent. Where are your parents from? The Upper West Side.
Classic. It's great.
Yeah, there's some terrible CG in there that makes me laugh when the
with
his eyes come on. It's like
that's bad.
I mean, why with the eyes? Why?
Whatever.
Never understood why he had flashlights for eyes once.
It's a good movie, but if it wasn't for the fact that Ghostbusters is fucking amazing and perfect, it would.
Right.
So it kind of overshadows.
Well, that's the thing. It's just,
who are you going to call?
Yeah.
He-Man.
See, I like that though. I like that they're all fuck ups in the beginning of the movie because like the city sued them and like everything fell apart for them after the first one. Like I love that stuff.
I think that's what I want to watch.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah, I like it when our heroes don't succeed when the movie ends and like you're like 5 years later and they're just still broke and awful and nothing worked out. It's great. It's real life.
Sucking your guts, boys, with the ghost.
Exactly.
But you know what's funny? Bill Murray, I found out every flight he ever takes, he asks, "Can I go up and talk to the the pilots or whatever?" And of course, they're not going to say no, even post 9/11. They
can have a bomb on them; they still let him in.
Exactly. He opens up the door, and every single fucking flight, he goes, "Just want you guys to know, we're all counting on you." Every flight, dude. I was like, that's a great story from a real pilot that has had that happen to him. Only
no
one.
Pressure or anything.
Yeah. But that is awesome that Bill Murray is just that funny in real life.
I want to know how many, not funny, just coked out and ruined his brain, but I want to know how many pilots then made fun of him over the intercoms throughout the rest of the flight. I totally would.
Would you?
Yeah.
I mean, to each other or over the intercom?
Over the intercom, yeah.
I don't think you would, sir. I think you're talking a bunch of bunk.
No, it would be in good humor. Like, he fucked with me, I'm gonna fuck with him back.
Oh, hey everybody! In first class,
Yeah.
since you can't see him through the curtain, you
Bill
plug.
Murray's up there giving out free signatures and hand jobs.
Yep. Free signatures by Bill Murray. Bill Murray had just told me that he will stay on the plane and be the last one out because he's going to sign all of your tickets.
Yes.
And Bill Murray's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, Bill Murray would be the first one off the plane because he's on first class.
In case you're wondering, we're counting on him for signatures. You gotta wrap it. You gotta tie it back in with
Of course.
Totally. Anyway, appointment on Route 17. He goes there and she's talking to him finally at the diner, and then he's just like, I don't know why I'm just drawing you. Look at my mullet, just staring at the mullet until you get dizzy.
I like pie.
And then he orders her strawberry pie with peach ice cream.
Disgusting.
It sounds
strawberry.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a a la mode kind of guy. I mean, what Phoenix? What kind of ice cream do you like with your pie?
If you're going pie, you go apple and vanilla.
Yeah.
But I never heard of peach ice cream, to be honest with you. I never had
it. Does it exist?
And the
homemade, maybe
the worst pie I can think of is strawberry pie.
Yeah,
that is disgusting. It's if it were the other way around, peach pie with strawberry ice cream, and I understand that more.
Yeah, to try to take try to take my mind off of the fact that I'm eating fucking peach pie.
Here's the missed opportunity of this episode. You could have had him say, because he just says it. He says, you want to have dessert with me? And she's sure. Strawberry pie with strawberry or with peach ice cream. And she said, what the fuck? He says, that's fucking gross. You like that shit?
My disgusting fucking ex-boyfriend loved that shit. What is fucking wrong with you?
That's fucking gross, bitch.
Well, his heart, made him want different footwear. His heart made him want different poon. His heart made him want different pie. So
he wants her pie.
He wants her pie. Exactly.
Cream. I got that joke.
Cream brulee.
He is born in 1945. She was born in. There's nothing on there for her because she doesn't exist. She looks like 30 years younger than him.
She got sent to the cornfield.
Yeah. She looks like she's so fucking young compared to him. His power mullet does not age him well. It
does not.
It's like he has his birth certificate around his head, and it's disgusting looking. And she just has to stare at that the whole fucking time.
It says post World War II by 2 days.
Yeah. It's disgusting. I don't know. I don't know who this guy is. I was kind of wondering.
He was in American Graffiti. He's in Puppet Master. He's in the first Puppet Master movie.
Does he play?
He's the star. No, he's the guy in the movie buying the building or whatever.
Oh Lord! Oh man!
Yes, remember? Yeah.
So that must have been just after this.
Must have been. Yeah, he was on a fucking. He was on a career renaissance right there back in Puppet Master and Twilight Zone.
That was the first podcast we ever did, Dick. It's Well, we decided that was 2016.
I think 2014. I think.
Oh God! Even
was it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. That's crazy. Some of his pictures, he looks like Robert Durst or
Fred Durst.
No, the guy that killed his wife, the other guy.
Oh, Robert Blake.
Yes, didn't kill his wife, I should say.
Went into his car to get his gun when someone came and shot her in the restaurant.
Doesn't this remind me of that picture from
Yeah, there you go.
The Truman Capote movie he did?
Yeah, there you go. In Cold Blood.
In Cold Blood, thank you.
Well, I knew Paul Mac because I grew up with American Graffiti, so I like American Graffiti. It's one of my favorite movies. So
I still have yet to see that movie.
You won't like it.
No,
I don't think you'll like it.
I don't think I will.
It's boring.
I remember you obsessing over that movie when we were in film school, and I was like, I'm just going to avoid that.
You wouldn't like it.
Road.
No, you wouldn't like it.
And the sequel looks right up my alley, though.
The sequel you might actually like. The sequel actually you might like because they do that stupid fucking four different angles in the screen shit. It basically looks like this podcast. You got a shot of you, a shot of Frank, a shot of me, and it's all different angles, but the same scene.
But it does this?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
It's like Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Heist.
You're good. Somebody call for a doctor? Somebody call for a doctor?
This is weird. Who the fuck would choose this?
Surely I did.
Do that, move your heads.
Sure.
All right. Anyway, yeah, this episode sucks. The strawberry pie with peach ice cream is how I would describe this episode, actually.
And that's the end of the episode, too.
Yes, and they don't really end it. They just kind of go, he doesn't ever say, I got my heart from your ex. I got this.
No.
There's no resolution as far as she's concerned. She just has to deal with this fucking guy who has all the power, all the cards. He knows everything. She knows nothing. And she just has to be along for this ride with this creepy guy.
It's called the patriarchy, man.
My favorite scene was when she goes, if you're not here for the food, there's nothing here for you. And she walks away. And then the older lady comes up and is like, walk with me. And she walks him over to the door. I was like, damn, that's a power move. Why don't you get the fuck out of here? All right, bye.
It's like, I don't think they really needed to go like beyond the partition so we couldn't hear what they were talking about. Like, it's like, we already get it. We've figured this out by now. You could tell the audience, so we don't have to keep guessing the easiest twist of this whole, just say it.
We got it a while ago. Well, I got it when he stared at her before I found out she even had someone else. That's all I needed.
Which I'm saying is, like, if they would have given us her dialogue to him, then we wouldn't have had to listen to her explain anything really or too much towards the end. You know what I mean? And then what the other thing I thought is, why didn't her girl tell the girl that he's got her old man's heart?
Yeah,
and that's why
I did like the scene where his other fuck buddy from work is just like, I understand if you want to fuck someone else, but not a fucking waitress. Okay.
Yeah, that was a good part. I like that. Yeah, that was funny.
But the problem is, you cut back to Paul Matt, and he's just like, well, she's a waitress. I don't know.
Not for nothing. But, I mean, I tried to bestow some of the same kind of real world, a buddy of mine I was working with at the time, he had his sights on another ShopRite girl. That's where we work. And I'm like, dude, you're 42 at this point. And this was about 11 years ago. So, and I'm like, shouldn't you be aiming kind of higher at this point in your life and not so like low? Like, she works during the day and it's ShopRite, and she is kind of 15 years younger than you. So shouldn't you be trying to aim for women kind of like, they got a career?
Yeah, you're too old. You're too old to be banging part-time workers. Come on.
Right. Well, he got so mad that he flipped the table in the pizzeria that we were at. Full pizzeria. Everything came to a stop. Even the pizzas stopped cooking.
The pizzas were like, oh, I'm faking. Oh, shit. Whoa.
Stop bubbling. Whoa, shit just went down. I know. Everybody stopped eating, I mean, there was no record playing, but you heard the record scratch, And he came over to me and he spit out his half-chewed pizza in his mouth on my shoulder.
Oh.
Like really slowly.
Yeah. And I looked up and I'm like, Rick, I'm going to give you like 15 seconds, bro, before I get really mad and you don't want to be here for that. So you should leave now.
Look at his high-tech office, guys.
Yeah, back in the day.
Screens.
Yeah, he's got 3 little monitors and a cacti and a pet rock and a picture of a brain. He's got a photo scan, X-ray of a brain.
Sounds like an Eagles song. I got 3 monitors and a cacti. Bang, 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 bang.
It's a what's his name? Beck.
It's a Beck song. Oh yeah.
3 monitors and a brain scan. All right, here we go.
spoon, Tom?
Hey, I go in there for lunch a couple of days a week. That's it.
So what's the attraction, the ambiance or the cuisine?
The what?
Did you say pussy?
She said cuisine, but she said it like cuisine.
Cuisine.
Yeah,
But you
do it for the pussy.
Oh, the pussy. Dick, you kill me.
But she's spitting out all this like,
oh damn it! Hold on, babe. Dick, you kill me. Damn it! I'm sorry.
What is that?
I don't.
What? It's a. Okay, I'll try this one more time.
Dick, you kill me.
Oh, god damn it, phone.
Pussy. Okay, I get it now. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. There's this YouTube channel called The Business Blaze. You know, Simon Whistler, he does like 10 other channels, and he does this business blaze. It has nothing to do with business. Just reads a script, and the script guy, he puts all these ridiculous jokes in there, and every time he does it, he does different levels of that. Boom, boom, you know. So I have like different boom, and then boom, boom. I have like 5 different like recordings of that I'm
I didn't get any of that, so I'm glad there's an explanation because I thought it was a Nick Cage clip.
This is why our culture is dead.
Okay, stop playing it.
Yeah,
it just sounds like fucking like
it's a leaky tire.
Michael Keaton staring at a screen, white noise bullshit. No,
that sounds like great. No, I'm kidding. All right, no, I mean I have like 5 of them that I'm going to put into the soundboard.
I can't wait. I can't
but
wait.
Do you see what I'm saying with how fucking boring this guy is? She's coming up with all the dialogue like "pussy," whatever she said, and he's like, well,
just look at that picture.
A week and, you know.
Yeah, just look at him. Like, go back to that shot of him just standing in his office. Look how fucking boring. That's it. That's all he is the whole show.
So he's fucking this girl, and he decides to leave her for this girl.
Which,
I mean, whatever.
A lot more low maintenance, I'm sure.
Get the fuck out of here.
He buys her pie and ice cream at a place that she works, which she could probably get for free. That is a cheap ass fucking
so
movie.
Familiar.
I'm just trying to get into your pants. So what? There you go. Oh God, there he is, and he's in. And now he's his suit and tie anymore because he's chilled out now. He's his old self.
Oh, here it is. Here's where he orders it.
Madam, give me a piece of strawberry pie with peach ice cream, please.
And a vomit bucket.
Oh God. Yeah, her face is like, ugh.
She's like sexually into it. She's like, that's my favorite.
How did you know I taste like that?
How do you know I was that disgusting?
My God.
Not even joking, Missy tastes like strawberries.
Oh, very sweet.
Yeah, I know.
I've been craving a peach ice cream for days.
Peach ice cream. I prefer salmon.
God.
A nice salmon spread with some cream cheese.
Oh my God.
Can I get a beet pie and some salmon ice cream?
I like some asparagus pie with some artichoke dip.
Do you have hummus pie with a little bit of garlic ice cream?
I want an anchovy pie.
There is garlic ice cream that does exist. That exists. That's a thing.
What is
garlic ice cream? It's real. It's a true thing.
No, in Japan.
No, here in Hollister, they had a garlic festival. It got shot up a couple years ago, so I don't know if they're doing it anymore. Somebody brought a gun and shot people, so there goes that.
Yeah,
there goes our fun. Yeah.
What? Didn't that just happen today? I saw a tweet. No.
Yeah. No. Well, I'm sure there's a shooting happened somewhere.
Moving on.
Right. I also want to show his Rodney Dangerfield. This is the last thing we'll do, probably.
I can't believe we talked about this for 54 minutes.
Yeah, the Rodney Dangerfield tie routine.
Oh, yes.
Oh, let me mention this because this is important. Our third episode of tonight has another one of these.
It's become commonplace.
A self-playing piano.
That's right. Oh, my God.
But let me get to the Dangerfield tie routine that he does. You never loosen your ties before this. When the fuck does that happen?
Are you telling me that Bill Mooney cannot play the piano without his fingers hitting the keys?
Are you telling me Bill Mooney can't
It's around
act?
your foot like it's always belonged there.
What?
When it happened, because between shots, his tie loosened. What the fuck?
Continuity.
When is the tie routine?
Oh, right there.
I'll just play this in the background here. I'll stop sharing so we don't get. Oh, he's doing it right now.
That's what I said. It was like right there.
Paul and Matt's going to sue us for copyright infringement.
Yeah, never getting.
Oh,
It's like too late, man. It's already loose.
my wife. Let me tell you something about my wife. Oh,
He continues after that.
let me tell you something about this guy that died. He gave me his heart. Oh,
Take my wife, please. Oh.
Anyway, so that's our boring episode of Tales from the
Tales from the Crypt. No,
you get it. Appointment on Route 17. I never knew he was on Route 17. I sure shit didn't know he had an appointment. I never saw his appointment calendar. His secretary never mentioned it. She was too busy trying to get his dick back in her mouth.
Yeah, and like having lunch is not an appointment. It's eating.
Yeah. I mean, you can have a lunch appointment.
True.
Yeah, especially if you have a power mullet.
But the other party needs to be in on this.
Yeah, the other one doesn't have to sit there going, "Stop staring at me, stranger. Stop it, sir."
You're a stalker. I think her ex-old man was a stalker as well. Because he stalks hardcore in this.
This is like a sentimental version of those horror movies where the girl gets a transplant for the eyes. Jessica Alba, the eye, and they have memories or flashbacks of the serial killer who gave him the organ. It's like a sweet sentimental version of that. So it's really fucking boring.
Now I'm thinking about nothing about Jessica Alba's organ.
You have fun with that. Oh, sorry. Let me change it. There you go.
Right. Oh my god.
Outro?
Yeah, do the outro. Oh, I gave it a 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, 2.
I'll give it a 3 for Paul Lamont's hair.
You know what? You've swayed me. I'm sticking with 2.
Power mullet for the 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's nothing else in the episode. It would have been a 4 if it wasn't for the ice cream and pie combo.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I would have went to the 3, but then I heard peach ice cream and it went right back down to 2.
It's sad that peach ice cream is the better sounding of that pairing. Because strawberry pie is where it lost me.
Yeah, like I'm not a filling guy. Like I don't like filling too much. Like I like a good apple pie because it's not really filling. More there's consistency to it, chunks of apple and shit. But like
this episode is all filling. But boom, boom, boom. Yeah,
I know.
Okay.
A philosopher once wrote, "The heart has its reasons that reason does not know." Perhaps he was born knowing that truth. Or perhaps, like Mr. Tom Bennett, he discovered it with a little help from the Twilight Zone.
Fuck you.
The narrator, Lord, was in Land of the Dead and The Hurricane and Saw 2. He's still alive.
I saw Saw 2. Or I mean, no, I saw The Hurricane.
Yeah, and then he's in
lots of
bunch of garbage. Frankenstein on Campus. What the fuck is that? 1970.
Wow.
It was Frankenstein on a college campus.
Victor Frankenstein, expelled from Ingolstadt U for doing weird experiments for a bit of loony, goes to college in Canada to study brain control under Professor Preston. What?
I mean, wow. Somebody
it's real. It exists. This is a real movie in 1970, originally titled Flick.
Wow.
Movie. There's too many movies. There's too many movies. Let's just say it.
Zandelay exists. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Everything has been done that you thought could be done. It's been done.
All right, guys, let's get out of here. Fuck this episode. Fuck the 80s show for the most part.
Fuck the 80s, period.
Fuck the 80s, yeah.
Let's go fuck up 2002.
LIWstudios.com for me.
RedDragonsRadio.com for me.
John Carpenter's show for me.
LIW John Carpenter Review. Come on.
That's it.
You've been on it for all of them.
How did you know? How did you know?
I would say us on Twitter, LIW The TZ Review, LIW Anthology Pod, and at Phoenix West at LLNKZ for Frank there. Dick is still untwitterified, and he's all the better for it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm on Twitter, but I'm just not on Twitter.
He might even sell a few books if he was, but
just go to Amazon.
In the notes for this show, I'll put Dick's address. Send him a strawberry pie and peach ice cream.
That'll be fine. I'll take it.
And until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix Strawberry Pie and Peach Ice Cream West.
I'm Frank, pulling way over my weight for links.
Dick, not enough dickhead.
Dick Power Bottom Dickett.
Yeah.
So long, citizens. All right.
There you go.
I have to pee something fierce.
I can't believe that was an hour. Holy shit.
I know.
That's how professional we are.
The next one's going to be real short.
Oh, was it Jack Laird one or the fucking Bill Mummy?
Night Gallery.
Night Gallery. Oh. And I think this Night Gallery joke is actually shorter than the other one, but it isn't as short. So, do you have that episode on IMDb pulled up or ready to be pulled up? Who was the vampire? I think it was a character actor.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the guy from. He's in a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Save that.
He's a good actor.
We don't have much to talk about, so save all this.
Yeah. That's what I'm just saying. Get it prepped because I think that's the same guy from a bunch of stuff.
Saving the file. I'll be right back. Get a pee. I'll keep you in my thoughts while I'm peeing.
No.
Eating good in the neighborhood. Oh, hey.
Huh?
It was literally the first thing that came to my head. Let's see. Let's take a listen to this.
To do again.
Oh, that'd be so exciting.
Cancer, take me now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. 3 for Paul.
Red Dragons Radio.
Sounds
There you
good.
go. That works.
That was exactly an hour. An hour and 1 second.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh no, what?
Nothing. Yeah, whatever. Stupid works with friends. Like people got me playing this game again. Fucking awful. They won't let me go.
You keep pulling it back in.
They do. It's so fucking annoying.
Have you watched that recut of 3 of Godfather?
I was curious. I was gonna buy. I just didn't do it yet. I heard it's nothing different, really.
I don't imagine. Is it just more Sofia Coppola?
No, it's less.
Oh, good.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I was curious. Because it'd be less of her. It'd probably be a lot better movie. But I guess somebody was saying there's not much of a difference. It's a little bit better, but still, it's just that movie has too many other problems besides Sofia Coppola. So it's like you can't really fix that.
But
But
it's like her being completely unnecessary.
yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I don't think it's a bad movie. Just she brings it down. That's the problem. She's the only bad cog in that machine.
I also think if you did after the credits of 2, if you threw in Michael Corleone's death, they were just in the chair. That's all you needed.
Yeah, I would say that's true.
Skip the whole third movie.
Yeah, it'd be fine if you did that.
Where's Topher Grace?
Yeah, get him on that. When he's not being accused of a sex criminal or whatever.
I did congratulate Macaulay Culkin on his birth of his child today.
He had a kid?
Yeah.
Who's he with now? Who's he married to?
Shit, it's gone. Where'd it go? Dun, 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 dun. It's vanished from my feed. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, Brenda Song. I don't know who that is.
Brenda Song. Oh my god.
Here, I'll show you.
I don't know. It sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I think who is that? She looks familiar. Maybe she was in the Facebook movie, the Zuckerberg. What's it called?
I'm scared to say it looks like her.
Social Network. Yeah,
yeah,
that might be her. You invented Facebook? We have groupies.
It is her. Okay, good.
Yeah. Wow.
I wasn't being racist. It was just genuinely her. Okay, good.
No, because Brenda Song, that name sounded familiar. I think it was from that movie. Yeah. I don't see Asians because I have I have 2 Asian nephews. My brother's married a Japanese woman.
Yeah.
I got Asian people in my life. They're very cute.
It's awful. Oh, sorry. I mean, it's
no,
cute.
they know nothing of me, but
good.
And they never will.
We don't talk to him.
We don't talk about him. Much like we don't talk about our history in Japan of murder and awfulness.
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah, whatever. Oh, you know, I watched that the other day, and I never watched it before. Was you ever watch the Dirty Harry movies?
Yeah.
I'd never seen Dirty Harry all the way through, like in one sitting. And what cracked me up was that scene where, because it was from Lethal, it was from Police Academy, Naked Gun, where Frank Drebin, they said, "You shot 5 actors." He goes, "Well, I'm sorry. When I see a guy getting stabbed in the park by 5 other guys, I shoot the bastard. That's my policy." But that was from Dirty Harry, where he goes, "I shot him. If I see a man running down the street with a knife, raping a woman, I shoot the bastard. That's my policy." I was like, "Oh my god, that's where that's from. That's hilarious."
Did you watch Deadpool?
I saw some of it with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he's in the beginning there.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Speaking of Guns N' Roses for some fucking reason. Welcome to the job. I'm Jim Carrey.
Those movies are strange. They're really, especially Dirty Harry. It's like there's like nudity for no reason pops up out of nowhere.
They're not very good. The first one's good in a weird way, and then the rest of them are kind of like, oh, just going. And they get worse.
I mean, I think whether it's sudden impact, deep impact, sudden impact, deep impact,
Sudden impact,
Armageddon, volcano,
Magnum Force,
yeah,
the Deadpool,
the Deadpool.
What's the other one? There's 5.
Is there 5? Oh my god,
there's 5.
Does the rookie count?
No, nothing with Charlie Sheen ever counts.
No, it's true.
That was one I had on Laserdisc.
Oh my god, yeah, shit, I remember that one.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess Amoeba finally reopened in L.A. Their new place opened up.
Where are they at?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't live there, so I don't know where it is. But ArcLight shut down forever.
Yeah, I noticed your swan song on Facebook lately to them.
Yeah, that was sad. Those are good times spent there.
Oh, I feel the same way about Amoeba. Like,
yeah.
How much time did we spend in fucking Amoeba, man?
Oh, a lot. Yeah, we saw Guillermo del Toro buying $5,000 worth of DVDs,
and we saw what's that shitty band that we saw there?
Oh God, how many play? Everyone played there.
Oh man, it's Jack wears the shirts on Red Letter Media. Oh, it's got a name in it. Fuck, shit. That band. They might be Giants. Never mind, doesn't have a name. But if they might be Giants.
I don't remember that.
I think it might have been when we saw Guillermo.
Must have been, yeah.
I think it was the same time because I remember being like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "Oh, They Might Be Giants." No thanks. I went upstairs to the movies, and I'm like, "Yeah, I love that place."
Yeah, it was a fun place.
Yeah,
you give them 500 DVDs and they give you $10.
Yeah, all my laser discs back, and they gave me 20 something.
Shit, yeah, because if you went to fucking FYE, they give you a better deal.
Can't believe that place is still around.
I have one in Modesto, and that's it. And I'm amazed that's still there.
There he is.
We have an FYE still.
Here I am.
Hi.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Francis.
Hello.
Sissy. We were talking about Amoeba, a place you know nothing of.
Who, Amoeba?
Amoeba.
Oh.
This is up on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, still.
Oh, it's on Hollywood Boulevard now.
Yeah, it's on Hollywood Boulevard, not Sunset. But it's
yeah. What would
Gower or Gower? Sorry, Gower.
Gower. Yeah, Gower. Oh my God, Gower in Hollywood. Ooh, okay. That must be a new building then.
It's no, it's actually on the corner of Argyle and Hollywood. So.
Well, it must be a new building because Argyle and Hollywood, there's like nothing there.
All they did was move a block north, pretty much.
Well, yeah, because I guess Amoeba got bought out for condos, so they tore down the building. They built a whole new. Hollywood looks completely different now. It's all fucking big ass buildings and all condos, and I don't know how they're going to survive. Like, who wants to live in LA now? Like, it's fucked.
But so they bought it out for that's a small lot of land right there. There's like 2 streets right there. There's no room. How the fuck did they build condos there?
Well, they just built it. It's like one of those straight up. They went up instead of out.
Did they ever finish that building a block away?
Yeah, they did. It's still there.
That thing was the entire time we were there. It was abandoned.
Yeah, that KFC is long gone.
Oh, good.
That one they tore down. I think that lot is still empty.
I'm looking right now. It's a Popeyes. No, that's still Hollywood. Never mind. Let me look at Sunset.
That was Sunset and Vine.
Yeah.
That's where my Washington Mutual used to be there on that corner. Yeah, then it was there's another bank, and then it was now I don't even think it's open anymore. I think that building
was on the corner. That was I went there.
Yeah, that's still there. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sunset and Vine right there now is
Walgreens. Yeah.
There's Los Angeles Film School, but no, the abandoned building was so it's past that. Yeah, it's a Rite Aid. Denny's. They have a Denny's there now.
No, Denny's was on Gower.
Yeah.
Remember, Denny's is where Remco used to go all the time and have cheddar bacon cheeseburgers.
Oh, yeah. But
it's the same one, isn't it?
East West Studios?
Yeah, it's still there. That's always been there.
Yeah. Anyway, Frank, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Journey down memory lane.
Yeah, we're just killing time until everything's ready. Okay. Starting the podcast. Oh, no, of course, it has the audio problems. 1 second.
Oh, my God.
Right, it's so
I
surprised.
gave at the office.
There we go. Recording. Nope, not recording. Recording. Now we're recording for real. Okay, so here's the podcast. What are we doing? Night Gallery. Let's do Stephen Colbert. How about that?
Submitted for your approval. Tales of expectations shattered. Assumptions obliterated. Preconceived notions stuffed into a bag of doubts and tossed into a lake of hunches. All without the boring 30-minute setups. First on tonight's Manifest of the Unknown, even in our modern age, a dog can be man's best friend. But what happens when the URL from pets.com is redirected to
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
That's a long way to go.
I got it.
You've heard it before, Frank. Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW The Twilight Zone review, episode 242 for Night Gallery 209B. A midnight visit to the neighborhood blood bank. Took me longer to say all that than the episode had to say. I'm Phoenix West.
I'm Frank Links.
Dick.
I'm glad
All right.
Nick Laird is dead because otherwise we would have to fix that problem. But luckily, the Earth and whatever force at will you want to be,
Time and space converged to kill him years ago.
It took care of that problem for us because
Yes.
fuck that guy.
It's
Fuck that
it's
guy
one.
so hard.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's one word: time, space, or space time. Never mind.
Well, dyslexic Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack Laird Jack from the space-time continuum.
It's one word. Laird Jack.
Laird Jack. No! You're Hitler.
Please stop playing that. It is deafening.
That is loud. Wow.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I will say this, though. This is the best Jack Laird trilogy. Like, this is the way to go out, I think. This was the best one that I've seen. And you know what? The joke worked. I was like, you know what? That's pretty good. It's a pretty good joke. It had a good actor as the vampire. He's a character actor that's been around. I get it. So,
I
yeah.
have here on the show. This is a special surprise for you guys. I have Jack Laird's biggest fan on the show. I'd like to introduce him right now.
Oh no!
No!
We've done 4 episodes of Night Gallery. 3 of them were Jack Laird. All 3 Jack Laird ones because of this fucking random thing.
Wow.
It's insane. We should not mathematically. This is impossible.
The space-time continuum continues to fuck with us.
It's the guy is the fucking worst. He's there to be like, we have an extra 2.5 minutes.
I got it.
We don't want to show Bush's baked beans in a fucking tampon commercial. So please, Jack Laird, come on in, throw us together some whimsical short that you have. Yeah.
I just want to say how great that piece of bacon is and baked beans. Oh god damn!
I hate
better than this episode.
I do not like baked beans.
No, that big thick chunk of bacon that's in the bacon.
I don't like sweet and sour mixed with beans. I just can't do it. I don't like them. I like a pinto bean. I like a black bean maybe sometimes with fish. But that's
not in my neighborhood.
No, not allowed. Black bean.
What about butter bean?
Nah.
My family secret recipe: butter bean, pork chops with bacon on top, and you bake that bitch for like 4 hours.
And that's massive
not
culinary.
That's not bad. That's a good idea. That sounds pretty good.
It's good stuff.
I can get behind that.
I have so much spam in my house.
Why?
My girlfriend's Hawaiian.
I was going to say that.
And it's like, it's in everything. And I like spam. I like it.
Does she call you brah?
No.
Hey, brah.
But I have spam with everything and baked beans and spam. And it's just like,
wow.
What does spam taste like?
It's some what?
It tastes like shit.
No,
What is what?
seriously, what does spam taste like?
It's good if you fry it up where you.
Yeah, it's
it's good. I
Yeah.
like it.
It's not
kinda
bad.
like a really salty ham.
Yeah, that's what it is basically. It's just more or less. It's. I think it's the texture that kind of throws you off because it's
That's
a
why
canned meat. You know,
You really got to sear the outside. So you it's like this tall. It's in a can. You slice it like this thick, and you sear both sides. It tastes like a baked ham, pretty much.
And I can see like if you put egg on an egg on it, and make it like an egg sandwich, spam cheese sandwich. I could get behind that maybe.
And that's how you got to eat scrapple. You cut it real thin, and you sear both sides. A little mushy in the middle. Oh, good stuff.
What are you talking about? Vagina?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Jack Laird's vagina.
Okay, so the guy in this episode is, let's find out. This is the same episode, by the way, as our last week's episode, Dr. Stringfellow's Rejuvenator.
Ugh.
But let's see who plays Dracula.
He's a character actor. I think he's in Batman.
Victor Buono.
Yes. He's a character. He's a famous character actor. He's in a lot of stuff. He's good. Which is why
I called him Fatula.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah,
Dracula.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the point.
He's in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Good movie.
Yep.
Beneath the Planet of the Apes. Robin Hood and the Seven Hoods. Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's good. I think he's in the Batman TV show too.
Oh, that piece of shit.
And the Adam West show.
That's a good show. He is. Yeah, he plays King Tut. Yeah.
It's King Tut. Yes, that's right. Correct. Yes.
He's in he's in all the classic shows from back in the day.
Oh yeah, he's in a lot of TV. Yeah.
But damn.
You guys shock me with the amount of shit you can pull off your shoulders.
Oh, it's nothing to be happy about. It's like this sort of like a cancerous tumor that's in your head.
It's why we'll never know love for real.
No.
So just appreciate what you have, Frank, and just it's not good.
That's why I have a sail barge in my living room behind me.
It's like owning a minivan and being really good at picking up kids.
What the hell is a sail barge?
From Return of the Jedi. It's the Catan.
It's where they throw where he dies.
Jabba's sail barge.
He falls into the Sarlacc.
The pit of Carcoon.
And he dies, but he's back in Mandalorian for some fucking reason.
He's a Sarlacc pit. Sarlacc pit couldn't digest him.
Such an amazing character, but yet he loses to the fucking snake in the fucking sand.
But no, he waits 45 years and comes back for no fucking reason because the actor needs work. It's really good.
I'm all for it though. I love it. I don't give a shit. I love it. It's great. I love it. It
is what it is.
It's simple. I don't give a fuck. It's fun. It's just fun shit. I love it. I don't care.
Empire Strikes Back is the only good Star Wars.
Get out of here. Go away.
The first one's good. The second one's good.
Return of the Jedi's great. I like it, and I'm sorry.
I always said Star Wars has always been 2.5 good movies.
No, I hate people who say that.
Well, the third one is, except I can't stand the fucking Muppets. I don't want to sit around and watch Muppets, and I get
that does not. When you realize that those Muppets are eating the flesh of the stormtroopers, you kind of have a second opinion on it.
I don't. You just
because
said that.
They did. They ate them. They're dead. They eat human beings. They're fucking monsters.
They're not clones. They're not human beings.
They're not cuddly Muppets. They're fucking monsters.
Had we watched that scene where they eat the flesh of the stormtrooper clones, I'd definitely be on board. But
I would have loved to have seen when Red Letter Media talked about what happened. Because like they're talking about the future Star Wars movie, and they're saying like, well, what is Palpatine in this? The Emperor's in the third one. New one, what? And they said, what if he's on Endor and all the Ewoks are like worshiping him, so they're all emaciated, ugly monsters now. Yeah. That would have been great. I would love to have seen that.
Didn't like the two the two-footed walkers. I like the
oh my ones. No, just
okay. Midnight Visit the Neighborhood Blood Bank.
Go back to being cool, listening to your fucking Pink Floyd, okay? Leave Star Wars to us.
That Super Mario Brothers 3 poster is really sticking out now.
Yeah, it does.
I don't care
that or I get like this ridiculous glare off of the picture on that one, so I kind of like.
No, I just mean put up a Pink Floyd poster there instead.
Is that Urban Cowboy in the background next to Mario Bros. 3?
No, it's Welcome to the Machine.
Oh, okay. The Pink
What,
Floyd.
right? What? Oh, yeah. Wish You Were Here, Division Bell, Echoes, and
Why don't you just go be cool, play your guitars. Let me have my katana.
Okay. Every Star Wars piece of whatever is great.
I don't give a shit. You can hate whatever you want. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Well, clearly you do.
I'm too old to care anymore.
Do you want some Star Wars like jets and stuff still in the packaging that I'm trying to get rid of?
Yes, I'll buy them from you. I would.
I'll
totally
send them to you for free.
Tell me what you got. I'll take them all.
I told you he'd take them.
Oh, absolutely. I'll take whatever you got. I'll take it all.
Yeah. All right.
I'll pay for the postage. I don't care.
You're damn right you will.
I'll send you a gift. I'll send you some good stuff.
A box of cat turds that is appointment.
Actually, Phoenix, what I sent you in your box, you could probably give to Frank because I don't know if you'll want it. I don't know if I should spoil it.
Don't spoil it. I want to find out and be
it's fucking. I gave you some good stuff. There's some good stuff in there.
Okay.
I think you'll be happy. There's some good stuff in there. But I don't have your address, Frank, so I couldn't send you shit.
Well, it's okay because I'm sending you shit, so you can just return.
Yeah, just return it. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, that'd be good.
Send him in literal shit.
I'll send you something nice. Something nice.
Yeah, I think I got an X-wing, and then I got the black and orange X-wing.
That's cool. Yeah. Why do you have these things? Why'd you buy them?
I didn't.
Oh, someone just gave them to you. You didn't want them.
I stole them.
Oh, I'll take them all. I don't care.
No, I don't know why I have them. Be honest.
You did the electricity at Skywalker Ranch. You just
skinwalk.
You went and did Favreau's office, the electrician. Yeah, sure, I'll take this. Sure, thank you.
All right, while he's off the mic, let's talk about the actual episode because
okay.
Dracula, a bat flies into a room. We don't get the classic Jack Laird castle shot, which is nice. A bat flies into a room, turns into this guy. It's the actor that we're talking about. I don't forget his name, Victor Buono. And he goes up to the miner, and he's just like, he goes to bite her, and she wakes up and just goes, I gave it the office. And he goes, sorry.
It works. It's a joke.
So and then he flies out the window again.
Yeah.
So because she gave blood at work, he can't. He's collecting blood. What?
Because he's a vampire.
Well, she's the gift that keeps on giving, so he'll just go to the blood bank and get it.
Night Gallery, available on DVD.
I thought she was going to say, I have AIDS.
We talked about that last time, and that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Had this been the 86 series or 85 series, it would have happened. But
that would have been so controversial, too, if that really did happen.
Yeah, this is pre-AIDS, so.
This is hepatitis C.
Yeah, this is hep C, definitely.
It's Tommy Lee disease.
I have gonorrhea.
I don't care.
I like that.
But that's it. I gave at the office. 7 words also. The first Jack Laird thing we did was 7 words, remember?
Well, I will give it this. At least it didn't open with the same shot of that castle on the cliff. It could have, but it didn't.
It wouldn't have made sense because I was seeing a castle.
Well, it didn't make sense for Edgar Allan Poe, but that didn't stop him.
Yeah. I thought that was just Jack Laird's intro, like his production company logo, or like the opening thing they do.
Just like Castle Rock Entertainment.
Ugh. What else do we talk? Oh, first of all, I do want to say, I'll show it in a second here, but the coolest thing about this entire thing was the painting. The actual Night Gallery painting wasn't bad.
The one with the guy's face was black, or
no? It's just a bat, like back shadow over.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll show it here in a second. I'm turning on my AC because it's fucking disturbingly hot in here.
Yeah, what's the heat like in the Phoenix right now?
Too hot.
Hell on earth.
Too hot for this time of year. Let me find the episode.
We're gonna get 90 degrees next week. Ugh. It was hot at 88 degrees the other day. It was awful.
It almost hit 60 today.
Oh my God. Well, there you go.
Yep.
I wish we had seasons over here.
We really don't have seasons here anymore.
You
It's winter.
just have winter all the time.
It's winter, then you have 3 days, maybe 4 tops of fall and spring, and then you have summer. Yeah.
Our spring here. Here's the painting. Pretty cool painting for compared to the episode, right?
Yeah, I would agree.
And compared to the other paintings,
Yeah. I was just fast forwarding to the last episode of this collection of episodes, and that looks fucking insane. Because watch this. So after the Dr. Street Show thing that we watched, look at this.
Oh my God!
Like a sleep. It reminds me of Slee Stacks from what's it called? Fuck, the old shitty TV show.
The Slee Stacks. It was the fuck.
I have posters in the other room.
I know, like I'm like it's trying to tip my tongue. Shit.
Will Ferrell did a remake movie for no fucking reason.
Lost in Space.
Oh, Land of the Lost.
No, Land of the Lost.
That's it.
Yeah.
I know the Lost was in something. Right?
It looks like those creatures versus people. Like in
what was that?
That was Hell's Bells.
Wow.
Oh, in the first episode, House with Ghost stars our favorite sexual predator, Bob Crane, and Joanne Worley.
Hey, Bob Crane, it was all consensual.
Yeah.
No, it was. I mean, they agreed to be on camera.
Hey, according to Autofocus, what killed him was non-consensual. He grabbed his ass.
That's yeah. Hey, Carpy.
Remember when Willem Dafoe freaks out? He's like, I thought that was her, and he puts his finger in him.
Orgy, bro, orgy.
Yeah,
and then he makes fun of John Carpenter by making a video of him with a banana. It's hilarious. Though even Bob Crane's son says Carpy didn't kill him. He doesn't believe it.
I don't care what his son believes.
It's not true though, because Carpy wasn't even there. And actually, someone made a good point. In Arizona, that's where he was murdered. That was a hotspot for the mafia. So Bob Crane probably screwed some mafia's girlfriend, and he got hey, you mess with the mafia, you're going to be dead. So that's what happened.
He died in 1978 in Scottsdale.
He was beaten to death with a tripod.
Fuck yeah. In
his sleep.
If you get a chance, I don't recommend many Paul Schrader movies, but Autofocus is fucking great.
Oh, I love Autofocus. I love Affliction too.
I haven't seen Affliction.
Paul Schrader's not bad. I would say Paul Schrader, a good 60% of his movies are good.
What's that cat movie he did?
Oh, Cat People?
Cat People looks fucking terrible.
Well, that's 80s. It's David Bowie, I think, in it.
And his Exorcist prequel
that was money. That was a cash grab. That's a terrible movie.
And two Nick Cage movies, which are fucking weird as hell.
That was late in his career. His career now is a joke. I'm talking about Paul Schrader in the 70s and the 80s.
Well,
pretty solid stuff.
Yeah, he's a weird man. But anyway,
I love Hardcore. It's great.
Oh God,
Hardcore's fucking good.
The original 8mm.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.
Oh God.
George C. Scott. When George C. Scott puts on a fake mustache and is doing porno auditions to try to find the guy that's in the movie, it's the funniest shit ever. Especially when the black guy comes in and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, son. I'm actually you're not for this part." He goes, "Oh, I know why I'm not good for this part, you motherfucker." And it's just like, because the guy in the video who fucks his daughter is a white guy, not a black guy, so he's not looking for a black guy. It's not a racist thing, but it's George C. Scott, so you have to question it. Because George C. Scott was apparently a big bigot.
I can't find Shaq talking about.
Really? Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Put put Entertainment Tonight, Phantom Menace, Phantom Menace, Shaq. I don't know. That's all I can. It's a clip from Entertainment Tonight from years ago. I just remember seeing it and laughing my ass off.
I can't find it, but anyway,
it's not that important. Maybe I can find it and send it over.
Watch Autofocus because it's better than anything we'll talk about tonight.
Better jokes too.
I love that guy. I love him. People, I feel like he's put in a category people forget about him.
Who?
The guy that plays Bob Crane.
You don't even know his name.
No, I know his name.
No wonder everyone forgets about him.
Whoever that mysterious man is, I do love the man. Greg Kinnear is great.
Yeah, Greg Kinnear.
He usually plays like the stepdad or something like that, but I do love Greg Kinnear, and I feel like he never really got his due. But Willem Dafoe is great in that movie too. But check it out.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great movie. Yeah.
Anyway, Midnight Visit to too long of a title. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's more words in the title than there is in the episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole episode. He goes to take blood, and she goes, "I already gave," and he goes, "Oh, sorry," and leaves. What else is there to discuss? Is there anything else?
The terrible CGI, him and turning into a bat.
It's not CG. It's just literally they keep the camera still, and then they cut, and then it's just a bat. A puppet bat leaving the room, and that's all it is.
Fair enough. It was still terrible.
Oh yeah, but Night Gallery TV. 2 minutes short. Should have been something. I think if we were to do it, like the three of us got together and were tasked to do this, we would have got a little more creative with it. But we're stuck with what Jack Laird came up with. Is Dick just looking up the Shaq thing?
I am.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Once you go silent and you're staring down, you're investigating. You're in your
taller than Shaq on his tiptoes.
I was trying. There is a review. Shaq reviews it 16 years later clip, but that's not the same thing.
No, you're in your investigator mode. You want that juicy Shaq meat?
Wait, what?
You want that juicy Shaq meat?
I'll put down a T-shirt.
He's got a free hand. That some bitch.
With Rich Evans.
All right. I want to keep going. But also, why? Because we're at 21 minutes now. Why the fuck are we still talking about this?
That's amazing. We even got this far.
We mostly discussed the movie Autofocus, which I definitely recommend checking out from 2002.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's a funny movie, and it's also a creepy movie because you realize how guys are, especially when they're uncontrolled. Just rich dudes from Hogan's Heroes.
Well, just what's his name? Bob Crane and Dick Dawson.
Yeah. It's Willem Dafoe. If you're not in the Willem Dafoe, I mean, they go way out of their way to say he's not John Carpenter from the director, John Carpenter. He's not that John Carpenter. But yeah, he's so fucking creepy. If you're not creeped out by Willem Dafoe already, then this movie will do it for you.
Oh, absolutely.
It's super creepy. Anyway. Done with this. Night Gallery, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Night Gallery.
Yes, I agree. I think I found it.
I think we've only done 4 episodes of Night Gallery, right? And 3 of them have been Jack Laird shorts.
It's been a fucking nightmare.
No, 5. We done 5 because the first one was like All in the Family or something like that, where it was that guy with the dead body birthday party, remember? And the only one we do is the Rejuvenator, the one before this on this episode. So yeah, 3 out of 5 have been Jack Laird shorts. Hopefully we're done with them. I have not researched this.
I thought you said you only did 3.
I think he only did 3. I don't remember. I can look it up if someone else wants to give the rating for this, if you will.
Frank,
give it a 1.
How do you rate this? Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, there's nothing to rate other than
he did 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 episodes he wrote. So yeah, we got a lot of Jack Laird to get through. God damn. He did 2.
Yeah.
Fucking guy's the worst. He did a lot of full episodes, so I can't wait till we watch that. Oh, yeah, Quoth the Raven was the other one I forgot.
Yeah.
That one's so fucking forgettable. As far as the Jack Laird trilogy that we've done, where does this rank?
I think this is the best one.
I will agree because the other ones are unwatchable.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is so short. It doesn't give you enough time to really hate it.
And I appreciate that fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Edgar Allan Poe one was too stupid and it's just saying things, and this one's just like, I'm out of here, bye. And you're like, oh, you're dumb, but bye.
Yeah.
So because of that, I'm going to change my rating to 2.
I will also give it a 2. I have nothing to add to that rating. Dick?
I found it.
Okay. Dick, what's your score before you play that?
I'm gonna say it's a 4 out of 10. And that's saying something.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, play it. Play the Shaq thing.
Oh, I got to do the volume here.
Can you send me the link on Facebook and I'll play it in the next episode?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, that makes
we'll do that. Yeah, let me double check this is it though.
What'd you think of it? I think it was an excellent movie.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So stay tuned for the next episode where we talk about It's Still a Good Life. LIWstudios.com for me. LIW the TZ Review on Twitter. LIW Anthology Pod. Phoenix West on Twitter. Frank.
RedDragonsRadio.com at LLNKZ on Twitter.
Dick.
The John Carpenter Show on this channel.
Still can't fucking say it.
I did that on purpose. I just sent it to you.
LIW Anthology Pod is what he's referring to.
Yes.
Anyway, until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
I'm Frank Links.
Dick Jacket.
So long. Fuck you, Jack Lard.
Absolutely. I was supposed to say, Mr. Lucas directed a great movie. I can't believe I found it.
Still standing on my tiptoes, higher than.
Is that a song? Is one of his rap songs, or?
No, I'm still stacking my chips though, higher than Shaq on his tiptoes. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to say. It's the latest Eminem album came out called the B-side from Music to Be Murdered By song Nat. It's really good.
Gotcha.
Saw a Joyner Lucas video where he's doing all Will Smith stuff. Did you see that, Frank?
I did. Which one? Because he did the one where he turns into like Will Smith at the end, and then there's a remix where Will Smith does everything, which is pretty good.
I saw the one where he's going through the Will Smith phases in movies and stuff, and then Will Smith's at the very end.
Yep. Yeah, it was really good. Yep. Because I didn't grow up with no Uncle Phil. It's really good. It's I think it's one of the end of it's like it's one of the
recording.
last.
No, definitely wrong. Dick. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's one of the last songs on the ADHD album, and then the remix is really good. Phoenix, I'll send it to you. It's where Will Smith pretty much does a few bars with Joyner's, hook in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
What like how proud he should be of getting Will Smith on his rap album, but
well, one of Joyner's best friends is Will's son.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Considering their age, makes sense. But
his son is the fucking worst.
I don't know him much, but I don't know much about him. But at any rate, that's how he knows Will Smith, and got him to do the ending there, and then the remix came out maybe a few weeks later, and the remix is actually really good. Will Smith can still, it's really good. That's all I can say. If you want me to send you the link, so you can listen to it when at your leisure.
Yeah, I'd be curious. I don't know
Yeah.
how much I've listened to Will Smith actually rap in my day.
I'm curious.
It's actually pretty good, Phoenix. You will be impressed. I was definitely, and I'm not a big Will Smith fan as far as his music goes, but I was impressed. Yeah.
I'm almost done here. 1 second,
Did
guys.
you ever watch the Gemini Man?
I did.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Have you seen those like army commercials or wherever they are, where the guy comes up on his like video game version of himself?
No.
But he comes up and it's supposed to be like a video game version, and it looks cartoony, and he's just like, "Whoa, that's me!" And he's like playing a video game, and I was like, "This reminds me of Gemini Man because it looks so cartoony."
I'm sorry.
Unlike Gamer, the Jared Butler movie.
I watched Gerard Butler last night. I watched it for the third time this week.
Oh my god,
what's it called? The Jamie Foxx one.
Guilty or
no,
the Law movie.
Yeah, Law Abiding Citizen.
That's it. Yeah,
yeah.
That's actually not a terrible movie.
No, it's hilarious in parts. Like
it is. Yeah, you're right.
Roommate, like,
yeah.
Tell me if I don't give this right. He's like, I'll stand up, bash in your skull, and he's like, all right, have some steak. Is it good steak? It's like, what am I watching?
And he stabs him to death with a bone.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want me to play it real quick there, Phoenix?
No.
It's really good.
I had a your address, is it the same address as what was on my disk drive, the return address? Or is that your old address?
What is the... How do I say this?
What is the address?
I don't want to say my address on the live stream.
No. So I thought we weren't live yet. Okay.
No, we're always live.
No, that's why I was asking if it's the one on the you sent me the disk drives.
I don't know what was on there.
Okay.
Here, I'll message you in a second here.
Yeah, because I can't. I thought it might be. I just can't remember.
Hold on. I'll just message you because I'm not gonna say my fucking address.
I have to look. It's in the drawer behind me. I have to get it.
Yeah, I sent you a link there, Phoenix. I don't know if you got it or not.
I'll check it out later.
All right.
Yeah, it was just funny because I was on my Facebook videos, and Johnny Lucas shows up and he's dressed like Will Smith, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It was a pretty good song. I liked it.
I had the volume off, so I haven't heard the song yet.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You haven't heard the Joyner Lucas song? You mean?
No, I haven't heard it yet.
Oh,
yeah,
that's really good too.
That one, Phoenix, is that the same one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just send it to that one. Okay. That's all.
All right, let me queue up. I got Dick's thing here. That is. I'll pause that.
Oh, sure.
I will close this out because I don't want this up.
Oh man, I'm so glad I can share Shaq's reaction to Phantom Menace after 20 fucking years.
All right, let's get going, guys. Let me see. It's recording. We're on our third episode, the last one. And since we're on the 2002 episode, Frank, do you have the... okay, ready? Here comes our 2002 theme song.
5, 6, 7. You're traveling to another dimension. When I die, I want to be high. Never worry, just bury me along with my currency. You're entering the Twilight Zone. Hey, yo. Okay, roll it again. You're entering LIW The Twilight Zone review.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's no D.
No. We played it.
Brutta.
This to a monster. A monster so powerful he was able to make the world disappear just by using his mind. For the residents of Peaksville, Ohio, a nightmare had begun. The monster knew their every thought, could feel their every emotion, and when they made him angry, which was often, he would banish them into a cornfield from which there was no return. And the most frightening thing about this monster was that he was only 6 years old. Now, it's 40 years later, and the people of Peaksville are still in hell. Oh yes, there's one other thing. The monster now has a child of his own. And though she possesses none of her father's powers, he still loves her very, very much.
Audrey.
What do you think of it?
I think it was an excellent movie. I think Mr. Lucas did a fabulous job. Special effects were wonderful, and the storyline was wonderful. And I'm gonna probably come back and watch it a couple more times.
Future Hollywood actor.
There you go.
Jack. I wonder if he's embarrassed by that clip. He's like, oh, no.
Well, there is a follow-up clip 16 years later, I guess, that he talks about his reaction to the famine 16 years later. I'm sure he says the same thing. I love this. Great.
Should not take you 16 years to realize you were wrong.
Well, everybody was dealing with it. It was like being raped. You have to just accept it and move on.
Should have got to the car and be like, what the fuck did I just say about that? Oh, shit.
Oh, man, I can't show myself in the pictures.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW The Twilight Zone Review, episode 243 for 2002's Twilight Zone 131. It's Still a Good Life, directed by Alan Croker, who also did an episode that we've seen called Evergreen, the first episode of the series.
Okay.
An episode called Gabe's Story, starring Christopher Titus.
Oh.
Frank Links.
Object ticket.
Welcome to the show.
Send them to the dick field.
I might be doing that voice for the whole episode today.
Do it. So this one kicks off with Forrest Whitaker in front of like a Republican wet dream because it's just a pure red country.
Bill Mummer took out all the liberal, progressive people.
He's just standing. I'll pull it up in a second here, but he's just standing in front of this red fucking map.
Well, that's the issue that I have is, so did Bill movie destroy the world? Is that what we're being inferred? Like nothing exists except for this one place?
Did you watch the first one?
Here you go. Here's
No.
Republican wet dream. It's just red states. That's all it is.
Bill Mooney destroyed everything but Peaksville back in the original.
Yes.
Well, then why would there be a continuation of humanity if his daughter brought it all back?
I have a bigger question for you, and I better take this off the screen before I ask this. Okay, so this is a character, Anthony, who can make anything disappear. You can't think any bad thoughts of him. Otherwise, he makes you go to a cornfield, and he makes you vanish from existence. He can't bring you back. He's made everything vanish except a small town in Ohio called Peaksville. There's like 25 people left in the world. Did this motherfucker rape a woman to get a child?
Yeah.
He must
I
have.
was wondering about that.
That's the thing. That's the biggest issue here.
No, see,
no one would fuck this guy.
You know, the chick that her husband wanted to play that record.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he took to bed.
Child. She would have been 70 by the time he fucked her.
Well, so he's
Perry Cuomo record.
Yeah, I mean, you figure Bill Mooney, he was 6. You give him another 6 years, and he's ready to procreate by then.
He's 12.
She's only 11 at most, 9. So no, there goes that out the window.
6 plus 6 is 12.
He must have kept a woman in a weird basement, like in the movie. What's that?
Prisoners.
No, the one with Stephen Lang, where he's blind and the people.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Human Centipede, right?
No, close. He has a woman in a basement that killed his daughter, so he artificially inseminates her with a turkey baster to get her pregnant. He's got something like that going on where he's
It's supposed to be a good movie, isn't it? It's supposed to be pretty decent
movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Feed her.
Anyway, something nefarious is going on because nobody would fuck this guy.
Yeah,
because he'll make you vanish. He would be like halfway through. Oh man, this is great, and he's just like, "Is this over yet?" He would hear that through her thoughts and be like,
"Bitch, fucking bitch!"
On.
Or she's coming and
he's going.
You faked it, you bitch! In the corner,
coming and going at the same time.
Oh, boom!
So, well, okay. Or the other question is, did he manifest the child out of his own power?
He can't manifest things, though.
I don't think he can.
Can he not? If he can destroy the world and then it comes back.
No, he didn't make it come back. She did, but
but again,
he makes things that exist turn into other things. So unless you turn like the fucking lamp into his child, I don't know what.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he made a doll that looked like himself. He took a Will Robinson doll and turned it into his daughter because she looks just like him.
Or he could love lamp.
Like, that's an ugly little girl. If you're a little girl, you look like Bill Mummy. That's not good. It's not a good future for yourself.
She looks like an Olsen twin.
Not Elizabeth Olsen. She's fucking hot.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Olsen. There you go. Forrest Whitaker. I just want to say that this episode had a great screenplay.
This is my Forrest Whitaker doll, and this is my Night Gallery doll.
Ah, God.
I don't have an 85 doll because what the fuck am I going to have? I could have a ring, a Zales ring.
We'll find something for you.
So this is the first and only sequel to Pause an episode until we got Oz Perkins with You Might Also.
I find that shocking because this is like 2002 Twilight Zone would be prime to have sequels to every episode of the Twilight Zone.
They have remakes, but no sequels.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's
the episode after this is a remake of Monsters Doing Maple Street. But yeah,
I watched half of that. It was not good.
Oh, I do not want to watch it because that first.
I think you'll like it though. I think you will. You will like the ending better.
I can't imagine. You watched the second half?
I did.
Why?
Because it was 10 minutes long.
You fucking psychopath. Who watched only the second half?
I just want to say the movie was a good movie. Good script, Mr. Lucas.
It's still a good life, even though
it's still a good life too. Bill Moore is a gross-looking boy. Bill Moore is an awkward-looking man.
Bill Mooney is so fucking proud of his couple Twazin episodes that he brought.
I think he should be.
He brought his real-life daughter into the mix.
Yeah,
I'm surprised he didn't direct this episode.
Yeah, so it's Alan Croker, the director of Evergreen. The episode we got 3 seconds into it.
Wait, was Evergreen the one where they turned the bitch into a tree?
Yep. She had a daisy tattoo in her ass.
No, it was a butterfly.
Butterfly or whatever. Butterfly, sugar, baby. Come, my lady.
Come, my lady.
Come on, my lady. Come on, my lady.
Butterfly tattoo in my asshole, son. David Cross.
Yeah.
Such a sexy, pretty little thing.
Okay, so the episode is, let's see here. It's basically Bill Mooney grown up. He has a daughter. Forrest Whitaker in the beginning there says she doesn't have any special powers, but 3 seconds into the episode, it's revealed that she does.
Mm-hmm.
But why include that? It just felt like I didn't need to hear Forrest Whitaker say that to have it revealed in the episode. It's kind of felt forced.
I mean, maybe it's the best way these writers could figure out a twist.
It's a twist revealed 3 seconds in, though.
At least there was one.
But yeah, Cloris Leachman is the main star of this, if you ask me, because she's just sitting there and she's like, "Yeah, I'm still doing everything after 50 fucking years. Great, son. Let's do that, Anthony. Okay, let's do this." And I'm like, I want to see that 50-year horror that is Cloris Leachman's life in this, because it has just been fucking agony. He made everything she knows disappear. Her husband, fucking her town, the world.
Yeah, her mother.
They would in 50 years they would have figured out a way to kill him.
You'd think.
They finally did.
Somebody end this.
Well, Frank, we talked about this originally, and we said, why doesn't one guy just sneak up with a fucking lamp and just bong this fucking kid in the back of the head? And this episode addressed that.
Well, they did that in The Simpsons too. Remember?
Yeah.
Just don't do anything. Don't have thoughts. Just come behind him and bash him over the head with a chair. End of monster.
Let's hear this, because I should have played this before it.
Presented for your consideration, Springfield, an average little town with a not-so-average monster.
Boy, I'm getting mighty sick of this. Ruff, bow, wow.
That the monster is a terrible. And did I mention that the monster is a terrible boy? Quite a twist. Bet you didn't see that one coming.
Should have played that. Damn.
No, you did. We got there.
Yeah, we've heard it 1,000 times, but
you're Hitler.
Yeah, it's a. I want to see that episode where it's just the 50 years in between in the interim there. But we do get another self-playing piano in this episode, because Bill Mooney's playing He's like pretending to play, like he's doing it with his mind. And
his powers, you know.
Yeah, and
still likes that piano.
Well, do you think that they could have done like what they did brilliantly in Up, that Pixar movie, where the first 2 minutes is the whole life? It's like a short of the relationship between the husband and wife.
Oh, I
for
would
like
have loved that.
It would have been great to have that in this episode of Cloris Leachman, 50 years of dealing with this shit. Like a quick 2-minute sort of recap of everything that happened to her in the meantime. You could have done it. I think it could have been done.
Oh, I have a question for you guys. Let me play this real quick.
There it is.
The same fucking piano from the 85 version that we watched. But he's still doing this. Like, can he just think it? He doesn't have to. He's like Magneto. He has to do the pulling things. Like,
he has to earn his paycheck acting.
Did a terrible job because he didn't move his hands at all. But the keys are going like this. He's
going.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay. I had so many thoughts right there, and they're all gone. Fuck it.
At least he wasn't playing it with gloves on, with the fingers closed.
Yeah, I just thought of what I was going to ask you, Frank. Did you think it did a good job of going from the black and white Anthony to the daughter and then pulling out and it's in color? It changes in the color slowly as it pulls out. I can play it again if you want to see it.
No, I know what you mean.
It's awkward.
I was hoping it was going to stay black and white, to be honest with you.
You should have.
The monster now has a child of his own.
And it pulls out and
I know she possesses none of her father's powers.
Even though she does. He lies to us. He just flat out fucking lies.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
It's just like the town lies to Bill Mummy.
It would have been like in the last episode if you went, he got a heart, or 2 episodes ago, he got a heart transplant. Not anybody he'll ever find out existed. And then he does. And you're like, oh, well, you lied to me then. You're not setting us up. You're just lying to us.
Meet this man with a mullet. He has a heart from someone else.
Some people say it grew 3 times that day. Shut up, doctor, twice.
Roast beast.
His daughter's playing in a tree with a friend, and she falls out of it. And then there's a whole kermuffle about, did he shove her out of the tree? The dad comes by, and he's like, you think it's funny to shove little girls out of trees? And then eventually he makes the guy on fire.
Yeah, he's a fucking psychopath. Like, why wouldn't someone have killed this guy years ago? It would have been done. Because if he's setting people on fire willy-nilly like that, after a guy he's known for 20 years, because you know that's the case, because he knows them, he's like, oh, by the way.
I do like his yard because, look, he's got like he's like enclosed in this area, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But you don't like me, do you, George?
This made me laugh. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah. I don't like you either.
Get it, Boomy. All right.
Like you murdered his father in front of him.
Yeah, son's not scarred for life now.
Yeah, the little girl's just like, stop it. I don't have any friends, dude. Stop telling people horribly in front of them. Like, oh, he's not going to come over again.
No.
Bill Movie just goes, go home to your mom. Tell her I said, sup.
say hi to your mom for me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's who he got his daughter from.
Just whoever.
That's what I thought, actually. I did have that inclination.
That's why I took him out.
Well, if he's this egotistic, he could just fuck himself and make a child out of him.
Well, there you go. I think that's what he did.
His genes, because she looks exactly like him.
Yeah, I think he took a picture and just made a kid manifest itself.
It's disturbing.
Which is kind of weird. It goes to I think you could write a novel about this episode and expand it to a point where it's like this masterpiece.
Oh, please tell me you sent me the face off novelization.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, good call.
Surprises are awaiting you.
Okay, what happens next in the actual episode? At this point, I guessed that the daughter would end up bringing everything back and sending her dad to the cornfield. I was wrong for half of that. But then he lit a guy on fire, and I was like, oh shit, what are we doing? Why is the guy on fire?
He's a fucking psycho.
Yes, and I'm glad they go that far with this because in the original, remember Frankie turns a guy into the Jack in the Box. It's not a good special effect. Way better in the Joe Dante movie version, but
yeah,
entertaining if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of seems like they do a good job. I'll say this: I'll give this episode one compliment. They do a good job because it feels like when you watch him as a child, this would be the evolution. He went from like innocently like fuck off, you're thinking bad thoughts, kind of like childlike, to this would be him as an adult. You're on fucking fire now.
You were thinking bad thoughts about me.
Yeah, they do a bad job with the directing and the acting because he's like
I got smoke coming out of my coat.
Bill Mooney's just he's like doing these stupid faces at the camera, and that's too far. But as far as the character goes, I think they did a good job with continuing his being a psychopath.
Yep.
Even when he's petty, like he's a petty asshole. When Clarice Richardson talks about, I used to have this wonderful watch, and I said he was late for dinner. I got mad, and he took all the timepieces away. Yeah. I mean, just little like what an asshole. Yeah, this kid would have been dead 20 years ago. You would have figured out a way to kill him. You would have done it.
Well, we'll get there in a minute because there's so many lines Cloris Leachman has at the end that are just fucking fantastic. She's the saving grace of the episode.
Oh, well, it's Cloris Leachman. She's great.
Yeah. R.I.P. She just passed.
She just died. Yeah,
she's old as shit. She just died.
She just died.
Out of pure spite, she stood around.
She could have been in the Jordan Peele Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
I think it had been. There might be one. She might be in that.
There could have been. It's still a good life, and she would have been in it.
Yeah,
and we could have seen the horrible abomination that his daughter Lily Mooney turned into.
Look her up. Let's see what does she look like 2021.
I guarantee she's not an attractive adult,
unless she had a giant facelift.
Let's see what she looks like now.
And she has giant breast implants.
Let's see images. She's Liliana now. I see. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh please! I'm excited.
Oh no! It's not pictures we want to see.
Is she? It's not really her. Is she a porn star?
It's funny you say that.
Is she a porn star?
Okay, let's show.
No, I don't believe it.
Okay, here's what she looks like as a kid, and then like teenager, and then bam.
No,
I don't know where this goes from here.
I do.
Well, there's bikini shot
here with Damon Wayans.
Jesus,
she's a fucking 10.
She's cute, yeah.
God damn and shit, Bill.
God, well, I don't. She
is that 18 plus picture right
this
there?
One's blurred out. Why is this one blurred out? Why is it blurred out?
That's art. It's artistic.
No, this one's blurred out too.
It's artistic.
Is there any naked ones?
She's like 12. Oh my god, why does this exist?
Hey, you live in a very sick society, my friend.
Okay, let's click
this world is pure evil.
I feel so uncomfortable doing this. I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Was that Gal Gadot?
I don't want to know.
You still got porn going.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
The Chiron is reading porno.
Oh, sorry. No, but yeah, what the fuck is going on with her? I don't know. I don't want to find out. I'm gonna close that tab.
I'm Bill Mooney's daughter.
Okay.
Cast me.
Well, could you imagine fucking her and then like picturing? Could you meet her dad?
No, you're fucking his daughter. Bill Murray. Bill Mummy is behind you, going, "Are you enjoying her? I want you to have happy thoughts with her. Have happy thoughts. I'll send you to the cornfield, asshole.
I'll stick a corn cob up your ass. I can't really send you to the cornfield. Sorry.
Oh my god! How do you know he's not into that? I'm not into that.
She might be.
She might be, exactly.
But she was a child in 2003, which is creepy because I was out of high school. All of us were out of high school by then. That's why I don't want to look at pictures of her. No. Yep. I know she's an adult now, but holy shit.
That's funny.
She was born in 1994, a year I vividly remember. No, thank you.
By 1994, the year of Stargate and Star Trek Generations.
You could have said Shawshank, but you said those.
I did, and I feel very ashamed. I feel more ashamed than looking at those pictures.
You're the Lion King, you know? The year before Toy Story, and then
the greatest Pixar films ever made.
It was the year before Lion King.
Good.
Okay, so I was wrong about the episode.
Now, what did you think was going to happen originally?
Well, I told you. I thought she was going to bring everything back and then send him to the cornfield, but
okay.
She just turned to the dark side, but also brought everything back. But they're also kind of like, let's do it again. Like, what? That's your message?
Well, that's what doesn't make any sense too, because if he eliminated everything 50 years ago, how does it exist in the present day if the present day didn't exist?
She brought back. Yes, that is where I went furious, and I started like, wait, what? No, he's like Thanos brought everyone. They brought everyone back from Thanos 5 years later, but they knew about the difference. But this is 50 fucking years. They would be like,
yeah,
and it'd be like, what the fuck is in my hand? A phone? What is this thing? What?
Well, because the first people they see are like two assholes from Jersey lost in a modern day car. So it's like
he knows they're assholes.
Golly.
Come on, it's Jersey.
I know we are such assholes.
They asked where the Jersey Turnpike is.
They asked where, yeah. Hey, I'm talking to you, asshole. Where we at?
Where's the turnoff for I-95, motherfucker?
So it's like, why? Again, she brings back the entire world. I guess there's only one plane coming into the airport of Minneapolis or wherever they're at. So there's that.
Ohio.
Whatever. It's just
Ohio.
Why were people from Jersey there asking how to get back to Jersey? Beyond me.
Where's the interstate out over here?
I've been there.
Excuse me, Mr. Mummy. What's the address of the interstate?
I like that they park in some random country driveway.
Yeah,
like, motherfucker, where am I? Like, you're not fucking answering me, bro. Let's go.
Hey, bro, I just appeared out of nowhere. I don't remember nothing about the last 50 years. So fuck you. I'm from Jersey, motherfucker.
They nailed the Jersey thing.
Yeah. She must have been like really advanced and had like backstories for every single human she brought back.
She saw The Sopranos and took notes.
And the Jersey Shore, and she's like, marry those two.
It's all North Jersey, by the way.
So the whole world is North Jersey.
God forbid.
Let's go to New York, Dad. It's North Jersey. Let's go to Europe, Dad. It's North Jersey.
Did I just have a stroke? Did you just like on repeat there?
Yes.
What just happened?
I'm sure North Cali people don't like to associate themselves with South Cali people.
No, absolutely not.
Well, same thing here.
Well, we don't like North Cali is more Central Cali. We don't like Western Cali, South Cali, further North Cali,
or Mexicans.
No, that's all we got here is Mexicans.
Oh, sorry.
That's all we got. Yeah, we're 100% for the Mexicans.
I'm surrounded by the Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, they got a lot of Puerto Ricans over there.
So I don't give a shit about those people. So
I hope Stewie's not watching this.
April 29th, 1992.
There was a riot on the street. Tell me, where were you?
I was buying some peppers.
Or you were sitting home watching your TV. I was participating in some anarchy.
It's the only Sublime song I like.
Okay, so Cloris Leachman's talking to the granddaughter, and then she makes a picture break from across the room because she hates her dad.
Oh my God, you have the power.
And then it's just the rest of the episode is Cloris Leachman trying to get her granddaughter to do some weird shit.
So did Bill Mummy lobotomize the tomato woman? Because I don't understand what happened to her. Because Cloris Leachman finds her and she's like,
first she goes over to the tomato woman's yard, who's very sexually into her tomatoes.
Yes,
vanished.
Yeah. And we know how much.
She's like, I want to eat you. I'm gonna lick you.
Yes, right. It's very weird.
I'm gonna shove you inside me fistwise.
Mr. Lucas wrote a good script for the tomato.
But she's super into her fucking tomatoes. And then Cloris Leachman comes up with the daughter, and she's like, "Hey, I want to talk about the blah blah blah. Here, make that rock disappear. And she makes a rock disappear out of the yard. She's like, she goes, my favorite line in the entire episode. Now I'll finally be able to get rid of that monster I gave birth to. And I was like, that is every parent's wish in a weird way.
I've had it 3 times already.
And your child is months old.
5.
Yeah. Wait till they're 3 or 4 and can talk back to you. You want to string on that motherfucker.
At least they don't go into curtains and shit.
I mean, I'll just do what my dad used to do and knock me out for 2 days. I mean, what?
Oh my God.
I'll be here for
April 19th, 1992. Frank was being beaten. Where were you?
You were hiding in the closet because you're Frank's mom.
Watching your TV.
She was tied to the radiator.
Doing some anarchy.
Oh my God. I saw Dark Blue the other day. That's a great movie.
Participating in some domestic abuse.
You ever watch that one? Dark Blue with Kurt Russell?
And then in the evening.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. It's decent. I like that one.
The dog movie he did, the Black, where he's a trucker.
That
Black
was
Dog.
Patrick Swayze, you idiot.
Is that Patrick Swayze?
That was Patrick Swayze.
And
You're
Meatloaf.
thinking Breakdown, the other one.
No. Black Dog.
Yeah, Black Dog.
That was Patrick Swayze, yeah.
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 With Meatloaf.
With Meatloaf, yeah. That was when Patrick Swayze was on his deathbed. That was like the last Patrick Swayze movie, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, Dark Blue's pretty good. Dark Blue was except Scott Speedman is in it. He's terrible. He's worse than Bill Mummy's daughter.
Or Deep Blue that has Thomas Jane. I don't want to spoil it.
Thomas Jane. I just want my kids back.
Thomas Jane for us.
Yeah,
Let Thomas Jane spoiled Thomas Jane in the week.
Thomas Jane spoils himself every time he goes somewhere. I'm right here. Please hire me.
I'll be a money plane. I don't give a shit. All right.
I'm the money plane, motherfucker.
There's motherfucking money on this motherfucking plane. Wrong movie.
So
close.
Not far off. That movie's better, actually. So
Wasn't he was no, that was Snoop Dogg.
Soul Plane.
You're gonna give me shit over Kurt Russell versus Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Frank just did. Versus Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg and yeah.
Nothing alike.
No.
One man's very angry. The other man was in the Avengers movies. Yeah. Anyway, okay. But Cloris Leachman from here on out is trying to get her daughter to go against her son. They go bowling a couple times, and Bill Mumy is like a fucking bully where he makes this like really shy, awkward guy bowl well, and the guy's like, I don't know how to bowl. He's like, next time you do better. You roll a strike. And then they break it up because they see the tomato fucker lady talking to Cloris Leachman. And then Bill Mumy goes over to the tomato fucker lady, who shoves this whole fistfuls of tomatoes up inside of her. And he's like, why were you talking to my mom? She's like, what was I? And yeah.
See, I thought he was going to fuck with her tomatoes and make her cry or something. But he fucks with her off screen. We don't know what he does to her.
He did lobotomize her. He just
took her brain and put it in a cornfield.
No, I was going to say Tom Elliott's definitely not doing this.
Why?
Everything you just said about tomato fucker.
Well, she's okay. Well, let's watch this scene together, and you tell me. You tell me what she's doing to these tomatoes here, Frank.
She's a tomato fucker.
Oh, she was fucking those tomatoes good, son. She was showing those tomatoes what was what.
She's clearly going to shove one of these things up inside of her. Okay, here we go.
And then go.
So pretty. I can't wait to You want to know a secret?
I don't like secrets.
The tomato talks. Oh, it's you.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
There you go.
He lobotomizes her. I'll show the scene here in a second where he fucking ruins her brain. He turned her brain into a tomato. That's pretty much what happened.
Is that what happened? Maybe they cut it out because I watched it on YouTube.
Why'd you watch it on YouTube? I sent you video files.
I know. Like I said, I was lazy. I just put it in. It was there.
I didn't know why Frank's laughing.
He's still obsessed with the tomato in her vagina.
This tomato talks.
The tomato talks. He's getting excited.
This is perfect timing.
Well, play this out. I want to see what happens to her then. Is he because maybe I missed the lobotomizing part.
No, they change. It leaves after this scene and it goes back into the
bowling alley. Yeah.
But she makes her watch turn back up. Therefore, the daughter can bring things back. Movie's character explicitly states he can't. So the daughter can do something he can't.
Yes.
They're clearly setting up a good versus evil thing. And then he comes in a power move and does the fucking Fonz thing in the chair backwards.
Send something away.
And he makes her send her grandma's photo albums away. And then it cuts. So here's where we see her again.
It's me, my dear. Lorna?
I love tomatoes.
I had to punish her.
That's all he says.
Yeah, that's all he says. That's all it is. I had to punish her, by the way.
Yeah, that's it.
It gets to the end, but you want to show the part where Cloris Leachman yells at him and calls him all the names, or
there's so many insults in a row, and
I think you can get away with it. It's only like 10 seconds.
No, it's
because she's pretty rapid fire.
Everything I love.
Not everyone. You love me.
Here it is.
Love you? I curse the day I gave birth to you.
There you go.
Take a pause there, and then we'll get to it in a second. Just because I'm sick of YouTube things where I have to cut shit out. We'll be back to that in a second. Fair use doesn't matter when they're bots doing it. You have to fight the bots. Anyway, yeah, she goes off on him, and she finally, Frank, when we did this episode originally, remember I was like, why are these people putting up with this shit? Just kill the motherfucker from behind. Someone talks to him to his face. Someone else while he's focused, blop, and his brains are a gooey mess on the floor, and you're good to go.
Yeah, ice pick to the back of the skull.
Oh, a fucking Perry Como record to the back of his head would work in that situation. He's 6.
Yep.
Just
will somebody do something?
Yeah. Why is everybody staring at me? Come on. Nothing,
Anthony. You think about what I'm thinking. Will somebody end this?
Yeah. He even sets them up, and they don't do it.
Yeah. You two gave birth to this thing.
Yeah.
Night after night, I lie awake in bed, thinking of ways to put an end to this madness, to put an end to you.
Somehow he doesn't hear this.
Because you are a bad man.
She goes on from there. It's just a lot of that over and over and over. Someone finally comes up behind him, and right when they're like, ha, the little daughter sees him and makes him vanish. And then she goes, you know, fuck everybody.
Yeah.
Makes everybody except her dad disappear. And then this is where you feel it's a bit rushed because it cuts to them like sitting there at home, like playing a board game or something. It's like he's like, I'm bored. Nobody helped. I'm like, why didn't he feel this way before? It just felt forced and didn't make sense.
Yeah, it's like this episode was really good right up to that point. It's just like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
yeah, he was cool making everyone burn alive and vanish in a cornfield. Because that guy, when he sent him to the cornfield, he showed up in the cornfield being like, finally, oh, I'm still on fire. Like he's still in a cornfield on fire now.
That's the thing. I thought this would be the time where they could reveal what the cornfield was.
I was waiting to see it.
And like you finally see, and all it is it's reality. It's like you basically got sent back to your place and everything's normal. You don't exist in his world, and that was the twist. It's like actually, if you would have been sent in the cornfield, you would have escaped him years ago. Like it would have been better.
Yeah, going off what you just said, here's an alternate theory on the ending. They didn't remove those people from existence. They removed bits and pieces of themselves from existence and kind of cornered themselves.
Right, yeah.
And they brought themselves back into the world. That's the only way the ending makes sense, where everyone's like, hey, I've been here my whole life.
Well, I think that's what it is, yeah.
It's got to be, even though they don't say it, but it's the only thing that makes sense.
Well, sure, yeah, that's it. It's like, yeah, there has to be.
Interesting. I want to see that.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I want to, like, that's what any kind of like sequel you build off from an idea from the first one, but like that wouldn't be, you wouldn't consider it. Oh yeah, but take like a throwaway idea and turn it into the next movie or whatever, the next show. Like the corn. What is the cornfield? Why does he send people there? Why is it called a cornfield? And it could be like he sends them to a cornfield, and across the street, it's like civilization. It's like you go to like a city, and it's like, hey, where am I? Oh, it's Topeka, Kansas, there, brother. Welcome. Yeah. Come inside.
It just reminded me of when they brought everyone back after Thanos did the snap.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We're here. Like, why did Hawkeye keep his wife's cell phone plan active for 5 years? That's all I can think about.
And Hawkeye has the blood of innocence all over him for 5 years of murder.
Not innocence; they're all guilty.
Well, shit, maybe. We didn't see the movie.
Well, he's a smart guy. I trust him.
I trust him. He's the Bourne Supremacy, or he's the Bourne something.
He's the Bourne. He's the Jason Bourne remake.
That's what it is. Not Jason Bourne.
He's the Stillborn.
Excuse me.
That would have been a better title. Stillborn.
Okay, so here's the New Jersey couple, by the way.
Hey, how you doing?
Happy now, Daddy.
Hey, you guys got a drink of water?
It's gonna be a good day.
Oh, I missed it.
He sounds like a psychopath.
And now
He is a psychopath.
I'm gonna fuck that woman on her car in front of you.
what we'll do to them.
She looks like an Olsen.
Yeah, she does.
No wonder I was turned on by her. I mean, what?
Know the way to Highway 10?
You folks know the fucking way to Highway 10, eh?
Hey, what the fuck? I'm over here in fucking in this shitburg. Well, where's the fucking interstate? Get me out of this shithole.
Yeah, any place that's not New Jersey is a shit.
Oh, and by the way, where's a diner?
Where's the 5 and dime, eh?
I need a fucking breakfast at 4 a.m.
There's no 5 and dimes in Jersey.
There's not.
Damn it. Get me out of this. Where's the fucking mall?
How else do you eat a weird, disgusting ham sandwich at 6 a.m. with cardboard cutouts of Elvis Presley? How else do you do that, Frank?
Yeah, it's called the Philly Diner.
In Jersey?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, I know. Well, in South Jersey it does, because everybody in South Jersey is from Philly.
I believe it.
So it's kind of like how Phoenix is basically Chicago Junior.
No, I think Phoenix is more with California. Los Angeles Junior, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, more
here is from Chicago.
Really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. This is a Chicago. This basically just moved over here.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's like, Chicago goes to Phoenix, and Philly, Jersey goes to Florida.
California is Austin, Texas.
Yeah, pretty much Texas. Yeah,
goes from hot to ungodly fucking hot.
Austin, Texas isn't too bad.
It's Texas.
Yeah,
Texas is hot.
Texas sucks.
Texas is a lot of driving to go nowhere.
Yeah. You know, it's really hot in Texas. Waco.
So everything's cheaper there. Look at that.
You stepped on my joke.
Oh.
What, you were going to make Waco?
I said Waco's really hot after the FBI steps on it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, boom, boom.
All I can say is Waco is full of burnt children. What? It's true.
Yeah. And then what the president said afterwards, like we thought the best outcome is the best we could have done. It's like, I don't think a bunch of dead children was the best.
Well, somebody made a good point. I can't remember. Somebody said that if the government comes to your house, it's like a loaded gun.
Yeah.
Because it'll just blow you away and destroy everything about you. They don't give a fuck, and they're dumb as shit.
Well, the thing of it is, if all you have is a gun and it's like a hammer, every problem you think is a male.
Nothing to be learned here. No morals to be taught. Just an update from Peaksville, Ohio.
And off they go to make Jersey even shittier.
And you better do as you're told.
See, I hate that transition right here.
Cornfield.
Yeah, it should have been black and white the whole time. I thought personally.
The what?
I said, how they turned black and white towards the end there.
Yeah.
I thought they should have kept it black and white the whole time.
No one. Yes, we had the same thing about Jordan Peele stuff. Like, that'd been cooler black and white. They even released black and white versions on the CBS website.
Oh my God, really? Did they do that? Oh,
I didn't want.
I did. I give it a go. And to be honest with you, the Blue Scorpion really didn't come through too well in black and white.
Well, that will do it.
Certain episodes would work better in black and white. This one, I don't. It's supposed to be an updated 40 years later. It's supposed to be that. So color's fine for me.
Would you watch the Snyder cut in black and white because that's how he wanted to present it?
Not if Snyder was behind it. No.
Yes. So there you go.
Well, the only reason I say make it all black and white is because you start out in black and white. This is obvious a continuation of that exact story.
Yeah.
You end in black and white.
It shouldn't have ended in black and white because that made no sense.
No, it didn't. And that's what pissed me off about it. It's like if you're going to if you're going to transition from black and white into color, because now it's a continuation, whatever, fine. But going down to black and white, it's like, what are you accomplishing with that? Like, what are you saying with that artistic what are you saying with that artistic choice?
Nothing.
Exactly. Nothing. So why?
Well, I think the missed opportunity for this episode was to have the episode be about Bill Mummy falling in love with his wife having a kid. That's more of an interesting story for me. Because how did that fucking happen?
Because I have to assume it was rape. To go back to my first thought of the episode.
Yeah. Or is he like he's like a human being? He grows up and he grows out of that sort of weird boyhood evil thing, and he's like, you know what? I need to stop doing it. And then tragedy hits, and his wife gets killed because someone tries to kill him. So his wife takes the bullet for him, basically, and that makes him back to that psychotic little shit he is.
Once a psychopath, always a psychopath.
True.
More in the detail there.
I'm just saying, like, once a psychopath, always a psychopath, and the man's a psychopath. I mean, and he's done so much insane, crazy shit. Did you have the? Is that a Samsung i90U you got there?
Probably. We've had this discussion before.
Yeah,
I don't see the number on here. It just says Samsung on there.
So, Dick, you went really far in the detail there about how his wife needs to get killed, saving him.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there should be like a whole story arc there we're missing.
I feel like it should have been. I know why they made this episode. I get that Bill Mummy had a child and said she looks just like me. Let's do a thing where she has the same problems I do, or the same.
And I want her to get her SAG card.
I get that's exactly why they did it. And I understand that. And I don't fault them for that. Because that's basic. That's what you would do. Why not? She's there. I'm here. She's the same age I was for the original. Let's do it. Makes complete sense. Story-wise, I would say he's alone. He's ostrated everybody. He has to overcome this and become a fucking adult. And Cloris Leachman is there to talk him through it. And it's like a really tight script. And it's more of a drama, and it's just those two talking and going through this shit, and she trying to kill him, and he's like, why are you trying to kill? And he has to realize some shit. That'd be more interesting for me, but I get why they did what they did. It'd be my episode would be a bummer, and their episode's somehow better, even though they say they better fucking listen or I'll kill them, and somehow that's better. Like,
right.
Honestly, Phoenix, honestly, Phoenix, I would have rather watched your, fan fiction of this from what they came up with. It makes more sense.
Cloris Leachman's a really good actress.
Yeah, she was really good in this.
Enjoyable part of this entire episode.
Yeah, loved her.
Yeah, she's great.
The only part I didn't like is how she thought, or how she said towards the end there, I've thought over and over how many times I can kill you. I'm like, you know, he can read thoughts.
Yeah.
So how?
No, she had a line previously when she's talking to the daughter that explained that. She kind of did the Village of the Damned thing where she thought of a brick wall. She's like, I hide that shit. I hide my actual thoughts.
Oh,
and that's how everyone has survived so far.
Gotcha.
She did have a line to the episode's credit.
I do remember her saying that now.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
But how long can you keep that going? Christopher Reeves couldn't do that for 3 minutes in that movie. So how long could they actually do that in this world where your son could read your fucking thoughts?
Yeah, honestly, like
you wait till the motherfucker's asleep. Any night in the 40 years previous to this episode, she could have went in there and be like, "So long, all right, Anthony, bye."
He's asleep.
Well, that's the thing. You have to make that point where he doesn't sleep. Like he's like that kid in X-Men 2 where he's watching TV with his eyes. He changes the channel with his eyes. He can't sleep.
I think she was more waiting for something to be able to bring them back.
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
And I wish they would have hinted more toward that's her motivation for not killing him in the 40 years between these episodes. She wants her husband, the world back, because he made everything disappear.
Yes.
Well, she has his mother too. I mean,
no, at some point, year 3 of realizing he's a monster, you're done with that fucking kid. Damien, they almost killed the kid on the a week after realizing he's the devil.
well, look, I mean, it's been what 10 years since that asshole that started the Silk Road has been in jail now. Maybe not 10 years, but those people are still fighting for him. It's like, how much evidence do you need where it's blatantly obviously your son like literally tried to off 8 people? I mean, he's not a good person. Your son trafficked so much drugs into everywhere. It's like, but
I get the unconditional love, but it goes against, it's kind of an oxymoron because it's not unconditional at that point. But if you realize your son did fucking kill a bunch of people, trying to go fuck yourself at some point.
Yeah.
I think guilt pushes them more toward the unconditional love thing. So Cloris Leachman's probably more like, I love him, but he came from me. Maybe this is my fault. Therefore, I won't kill him because maybe it was my fault.
That only goes so far, I think.
But once he becomes a teenager, can you imagine his teenage years where he made everyone disappear, didn't want to fuck him?
Oh, absolutely.
So awkward. That's the movie I want to see. That's an episode I want.
Dude,
his prom dates are all gone. Like
I was
on fire.
I made it to 2 proms. I was able to fuck both my prom days.
Yeah, one of them you live with now.
It's true.
Yeah,
it doesn't count.
The other one's dead in a ditch somewhere in South Jersey.
You can't prove that.
I can't prove it, but I could definitely, if I had enough time in a little mind sweep.
That's okay, because she was a fucking whore.
How about you go find out how many square feet the Pine Barrens are, sir, and you tell me if you can find her.
Yeah, right. Shit.
Not that she might be there or not.
When I tell you to put his body in the mosh, I said put his body in the mosh, not where some dentist goes to get a blowjob.
Oh God!
Don't you laugh. This isn't reality TV.
I love that.
It's reality TV.
Jack Nicholson's last best role, really. I think that was his last movie. I think.
Last one, yeah.
Yeah, what a way to go out. That's how you do it.
Nominated. Bye.
That's the way you do it. Fuck it. I'm done. This was a great movie.
And had it all wrong.
Yeah.
And Crimson Tide.
Gene Hackman and what's his fucking Bond?
Sean Connery. Well, Sean Connery didn't understand anything.
They were just like,
no.
Oh, these are terrible. Okay, I'm out. Fucking Jack Nicholson's like, Oscar nominated movie. Bye.
Yeah. Well, Joe Pesci, another one knew how to get out. He won the Oscar, left.
No. Joe Pesci also did a bunch of shit.
I was going to say,
but he did a bunch of shit that made money. So that was all money for his golfing days.
My Cousin Vinny was great.
I finally watched The Irishman.
Yeah, it's good.
I've heard good things.
Hated the first 30 minutes.
It's awkward.
The next 3.5 hours, or where the fuck it is, I fucking loved.
Yeah.
So if
Great
you're gonna
movie.
watch that, the first 30 minutes are just random. I was like, this is all over the place.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And finally, I was like, okay. I at the 45-minute mark, I literally turned over to my girlfriend. I go, can you tell me what the plot of this movie is? Because there's no point. And finally, they introduced what's his fucking name? Al Pacino's character, and I was like, okay, I know this story.
Yeah.
Let's watch, and that's the whole rest of the movie. I go, okay, I loved it. I loved the rest of the movie, and I even watched the interview they did on Netflix after. You can watch the four guys talking, and it's just basically Al Pacino sucking Scorsese's dick for 40 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's fascinating.
But did you notice? Did you notice though that because of that stupid technology, they made their faces young, but their hands aren't.
They look like 75-year-old men beating people up.
Oh, absolutely. That made me laugh out loud when I saw that. It's obvious that they have crystal balls because they can't move.
Yes.
They're moving like 75-year-old men hitting somebody.
The scene that made me laugh so fucking hard was
Store.
Well, I assume it's the same thing you're thinking of. Is De Niro shows up to defend his daughter who got harassed by a shopkeeper.
Yep.
He curb stomps the guy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it's hilarious.
I was dying.
I finally understood what you're talking about with the paint houses thing. I finally got that.
What?
You talked about that a long time ago when it came out of the paint house. I heard you paint houses. I finally understood all that.
Well, I think the reason
I'm glad they didn't do that. The Irishman is just as stupid because I don't give a shit that he's Irish. It doesn't matter.
No. Well, I think the reason why the first half hour is kind of disjointed is because in real life, this guy is disjointed and half the shit he says is a lie. So the whole movie's a lie. That's never happened.
He's like the Goodfellas guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's making his own myth, basically. He's a liar. Like, half of the guys that he said he killed, he didn't kill because other guys said, oh, that guy wasn't even there. Like,
The only one I believe is Heat because he does not hold himself up to any. He's basically acknowledging that he's pathetic and he pussy whipped. And he's like, I will do anything terrible for pussy. That I believe over Goodfellas.
Wait, which part? What was this?
What, Heat, you mean?
No, Casino. Casino is basically like because Sam, you never believe he's like a badass.
Right, yeah.
Oh, you mean state? Right.
Mm-hmm. And he's just like a piece of shit, and he's just like, I'm a pussy whip bitch. And I was like, I believe that guy.
Yeah.
Casino or Goodfellas, not so much.
Well, Goodfellas,
the one thing I told you: stay off the fucking phone. And what does she do as soon as I leave? Gets on the fucking phone.
He admits that his wife was sleeping with her pimp. Like that's not like something the guy would say. Anyway,
Are you back to Casino?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was watching that the other day with commentary. Casino.
Love that episode. Like Casino and Goodfellas. Casino, Goodfellas. Where you?
It goes, but for me, it goes back and forth. It's rough.
Casino, Goodfellas, whatever the fuck that last movie was called.
Irishman.
Yeah.
Way down
Casino, then Goodfellas, and then Irishman. Yeah, definitely.
For me, Casino and Goodfellas are almost, I like them both equally because I've seen them so many times. So, I mean, they're both masterpieces.
Come on, man. I mean, Robert De Niro with them big ass Elton.
Oh, yeah, it's great. No.
Love it.
This Mormon fuck here. Look at this Mormon fuck here coming into the office.
Oh, nice opportunity.
Yeah, that was Joe Pesci when he says
Robert De Niro.
This Mormon fuck here.
Just Joe Pesci grabbing Sharon Stone's head and going, ugh, is alone better than anything in Goodfellas for me. That scene is fucking hilarious to me.
I think my favorite. I agree with you. Like it's okay. I'll take care of everything. No, but I fucked up, Frankie. I think I fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah.
But my favorite scene of all times in Casino is great cinematography where meet me a couple a couple blocks further down, right, and they're out in the middle of nowhere, and you see the car come in one frame of the glasses and out the other frame of glasses. Love that. And then you motherfucker, you you know, and then he's going, I asked you, who the fuck do you
think you are?
You remember what I said? You remember what I said? I was there when I said it, so I think you should remember what I said. You know, even though I knew you were coming, just the same, but I even said you shouldn't come. And I'm like, I don't remember any of that, but okay.
No, but the one of the best parts though is when Joe Pesci, after they throw Sharon Stone out, and she's going, "You motherfuckers! Yeah, okay, that's great. There, have a good night. Take care. Don't run.
Bye bye. Okay, now
drive safe. Drive safe. Okay. I think I fucked up here, Frankie.
Drive safe.
I fucked up here, Frankie.
I don't think I should have messed with that.
Oh, so great.
I don't think I should have messed with that broad, Frankie.
This was missing Frankie. This was missing that guy. It was missing what's his name? Frank Vincent?
Vincent, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, it was missing him. That's part of the problem of this movie.
Yeah, that's the problem. But also in Casino, the oh shit, I just lost it. It was in my head there for a minute.
I want the equal number of blueberries in every muffin. You know,
I don't care. I don't care.
Frank, you gotta go. Do you know how long that will take? You gotta say it like him.
Do you know?
Did I not cop you? Did I not cop you every time you came to the casino?
Do you know how long that will take?
Sam Rothstein, Aces High. Hey, what the fuck are you doing on TV?
No, what's he doing? Is he juggling? What the fuck is he doing?
He's juggling. Oh, he's juggling. Oh no.
Oh my god.
And where they find this guy Green? Who the fuck knows?
Green being
Kevin Pollak. Oh, great, yeah. And Joe Bob Briggs is in it too.
You can't convince me that Goodfellas is better than Casino. After everything we just
said.
I
know. I'm the same. Goodfellas. It's for me. It goes back and forth because I love them both.
Calm down, sir. Calm
Just
down.
like your mic.
You know what's funny?
Discuss Casino.
As much as I love Casino and can quote it, it's not even my favorite Scorsese movie. It's like 3 or 4.
What is? What's your number one Scorsese?
Oh man, people, you're not going to agree with me. Either one of you, I agree, and I get it. It's Shutter Island or Wolf of Wall Street.
Wow, Wolf of Wall Street, I love.
I don't
agree.
Shutter,
I don't think it's his best. I wouldn't.
No, it's not. It's not his best movie, if you were to ask me, but it's my favorite of his movies.
Right?
Well,
yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean, it's all subjective. I can't tell you you're wrong. Obviously,
that's what I'm saying. I definitely agree. It's not his best, but personally, I love it. I love Shutter Island. But Wolf of
Wall Street is great.
I mean, like honestly, my favorite Scorsese movie, honestly, is I can never remember the goddamn name of it, but it's the one with Leo in it and
Aviator.
No,
please do not say Gangs of New York.
No.
Gangs of New York could be good. It's just The Departed. The Departed.
I like The Departed more than Casino as well, but it's not better.
It's literally my number one favorite Scorsese movie is The Departed.
That's what makes a good filmmaker. Is you're like, it's not better, but I love it more. Like Nolan has a bunch of movies like Insomnia and Memento are my favorites, but it's definitely not better than.
I just like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch coming in and just bap right at the end, and then he's just out, and then they pan out because he
killed the rat.
Well, yeah, exactly. And and then they zoom into because obviously he's blowing Matt Damon's brains over the fucking walls, which I loved because fuck him. Anyway, and then they kind of zoom into that. I don't know what that is in Boston. What is that?
It was the Hall of Justice or something like that.
It's the
City Hall or
City Hall.
Yeah, something like that.
I just love the cinematography end of it. I just love how
Departed's great. Departed's a great movie. I love Departed.
And with this fucking cheese-loving rat, just the whole time he's a fucking rat. I loved it, dude. This is a great movie. I'm not saying it's his best.
I forgot his cigarette.
Yeah, I quote that movie just as much as anyone else too. I always go to your dad. Yeah, they could have done something. Wait, saying he's nothing? I'm saying he worked at the airport.
He works at the airport.
I'm saying he worked at the airport. This is the way Jack Nicholson throws his arms up.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm saying he worked at the airport. No ticking, no laundry. we got a saying here in America about assault weapons. They don't add inches to your dick, and you get a life sentence for them.
Fire.
Fire, yeah. He throws in that Boston accent for no reason.
Hey, he's from Boston.
Yeah, I know, but it's barely audible. He's in and out.
Oh, he's all over the place.
He's all over the
Like
place.
you Boston today or not? I don't know. Whatever.
I don't
Whatever I
care.
feel.
You cheese eating rat.
I love the fact that he's based on a real person, and if you watch the documentary on Netflix, it's fucking boring.
Yeah.
Whitey Bulger bullshit is so boring.
I know.
Well, what's weird is the Departed Blu-ray does not have the special features from the DVD,
which is ridiculous, by the way.
No, it is, yeah, because the two DVD Departed set has a Turner Classic Movies documentary about Scorsese. It's like a 2-hour documentary. It's not on the Blu-ray, so that pisses you off. It's like, what the fuck?
It should be on the Blu-ray. Like
should be.
That's why I got both. I have the
Yeah.
TV collection on DVD.
Yeah,
that was sent as a gift actually, and the other, I have the Blu-ray because it's got all the 24 extra discs, which the DVD doesn't, which is fine.
I want to see if the DVD is more money than the Blu-ray to Departed.
I know that the Thing, the original The Thing, I know that the Blu-ray was cheaper than the DVD for some reason.
Can I recommend a Scorsese movie you guys might not have seen?
Go for it.
It's not a movie I thought I would enjoy, but I fucking love New York, New York.
There's some interesting stuff in there.
I enjoy that movie through and through. I don't like Liza Minnelli, but
No.
it's a musical, Frank. It's a 3-hour musical, 2 parts.
It's
not a musical like they're singing a bunch. He's a saxophone player in her band. And it's like a romance movie. And I was like, this is gonna be stupid. I'm watching it. I'm like, I fucking love this movie. It's weird. Scorsese was fucking Liza Minnelli.
And he was on coke. That was coke head. That was cokehead Marty time.
It's this chaotic fucking movie, and
Yeah.
it's so fascinating to watch. I do love the movie though.
He's lucky to live through that movie. That's what he says, because that's when he was in his worst way, on cocaine and everything. He was all fucked up.
Was he on it longer than World War II?
No, actually, I think he beat it pretty quick. Like he was bad for a while there. There it is. Here it is.
Okay, here we go. She's screaming at him, like "fuck you!" All
right. I'm going to the FBI. I'm not scared anymore. All right, be careful. Okay, yeah. Careful. Hey, come on, good stuff.
That's great.
This is when he goes like, I fucked up, Frankie.
This is my favorite Joe Pesci moment ever. All right, okay. He's doing the Chicago thing for no reason.
All right, that's great.
Okay, yeah, great. Okay.
Can I just say my favorite Joe Pesci moment of all time, and it wasn't even in Scorsese or anything, was Home Alone 2, right? When Kevin's throwing the bricks off of the row home and keeps on hitting Marv in the head. You gotta do better than that, kid. Come on, get your ass up.
Have you seen those YouTube clips where they made it a graphic violent Home Alone, where the brick hits him and blood splatters out of his face, and they put like CG makeup on him, he's bleeding, and you see like bone? It's fucking hilarious. It's pretty good.
Because one brick would have killed him instantly.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
I mean, among with every other thing they put him through, would have killed him instantly.
Another great Joe Pesci movie, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time, is JFK.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because the character he plays in that movie is in Irishman.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Never place it. That's where it was from.
That's where it's from. So
No.
Oh,
A fairy named Fairy.
yeah, fairy named Fairy, and he shows up and he's like,
There you go.
"Get the truck from you." Yeah.
Take a
Okay.
check. Yeah, that's why everybody says this guy's full of shit, because he's like he's involved in everything that happened in the 60s. So he's full of shit. Like, this guy's a liar. The Irishman. He's just full of shit.
Well, I kind of like the JFK scene because he didn't just go, "You killed him." He just when he finds out they're in the diner and they find out JFK dies on the news and they're sitting there watching, and then he looks over at Al Pacino. He's just like, and that's it. And I love this. I love moments where you just realize the character's thinking something, but you don't hear it or see it.
Well,
it's
sure.
just De Niro going, "You fucking had him killed, didn't you?" And that's it.
You know what that's called? That's called good movie making.
Yes.
They don't do that anymore.
No.
That's called cinema. They don't do that anymore.
It's called subtext.
We don't have that anymore.
Not, I am mad that you killed JFK.
Why did you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. And remember when Irishman
where the fuck were we? Twilight Zone?
Twilight Zone. It's
shit, that's right. I want to talk about Joe Pesci and JFK.
It has the worst. This episode has the worst closing narration I've ever heard in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Frank, do you have that clip?
Sure do.
It is. He does like a sarcastic tone in it. It's fucking terrible.
You're all gonna die in the Twilight Zone.
Go ahead. Yes.
No lesson to be learned here. No morals to be taught. Just an update from Peaksville, Ohio, where Anthony and Audrey Fremont want you to think happy thoughts. And you better do as you're told. Otherwise, you might wind up in that cornfield known as the Twilight Zone.
Or Jersey.
You might end up in New Jersey. Oh shit! I'm sorry, dude. I'll
send me this cornfield, please.
I just can't do that, man.
Do they send him in the cornfield where Joe Pesci gets beaten to death in Casino? It's that cornfield. That'd be fucking awful. He's still breathing, Dominic. He's still breathing, Dominic. Oh, Frankie, you fuck.
Frankie deserved every smack of the bat. Dude. He. Oh my god.
That's the best part, though, is when Joe Pesci's doing the voiceover narration, and then he goes, "Oh!" They hit him, and it goes. It's brilliant. That's so fucking great.
You will not see that. It's like it reminded me like a Tarantino, like his version of a Tarantino thing, where three characters are narrating the movie for you, and then suddenly one's like, "Ah!"
Oh my god! Look at me getting killed.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's so good. It's so good.
That's why Casino is just far above Goodfellas, and Goodfellas is fucking amazing. So that says something. But
it just like it depends on my time. It's like my time of the month. Is Casino the best movie or Goodfellas? It goes back and forth, and I bleed everywhere.
Is that something you want to have said?
I don't care anymore.
To quote Idris Elba from The Office, is that something you want to have said?
This is why Goodfellas is Casino is above Goodfellas is because Casino is, Pesci and whatever, but Goodfellas is Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
And I love Ray Liotta, though. He's great.
He wanted to be in The Irishman so bad. And so
Ray Liotta?
No, man, I don't need you.
Ray, just go away.
What am I going to do with you? You're bloated. You look like you ate rice for 7 months.
This picture. I was doing a Vietnam picture. Come on.
Come on. What am I going to do with you?
Carrot.
Yeah, immediately Lorraine Bracca, and then Ray Liotta. Who else is in Scorsese?
Bracco.
Yeah, and then who else? Who else could have been in it? No DiCaprio.
David Krumholtz? Or
yeah, he never did a DiCaprio and De Niro thing. He never had.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What?
You're right.
He never did a movie with them together, which De Niro was obviously his guy for like 9 movies, and then he moved on to DiCaprio, and he's never tied them together.
Well, that's because they got kind of old.
This Boy's Life, but that was Scorsese.
Yeah, they're in there together, but they're not in a Scorsese movie together.
No, they're not. Yeah, interesting.
It would have been fun.
Not really.
Could have been fun.
De Niro then was great. De Niro now is shit.
Who's worse now? We'll end on this. No. Who's worse now?
De Niro hasn't been good in 22 years.
Wait a minute. Who and who?
Who's worse now for the last 2 decades, let's say? De Niro or Pacino? Who's worse?
De Niro.
De Niro.
Pacino did those HBO movies.
The Fockers Part 2. Meet the Fockers Part 3.
Robert De Niro went into fucking comedy world, and he's not funny.
No, he's
and
not.
it's the joke is it's De Niro being funny, and that joke's not being funny after Meet the Parents.
Harold Ramis did it well with Analyze This.
Yes, but that was before. Yeah,
nobody.
Analyze This was like 1997. That was the year before he went to shit.
I don't disagree.
Wait,
but I also
analyze
think-
this or analyze that?
Analyze this.
But I think if you were to give one actor a great movie, it's hard to say. Oh, I will say this, and this might prove your point, guys. Is Al Pacino outshines De Niro in this movie in Irishman?
Yes,
So there you go.
Yes, he does. He absolutely does.
Sucks. Overall, I like De Niro more.
Heat. Who outshines you?
I think De Niro.
De Niro.
Yeah,
I say Pacino.
Pacino's too hyped up.
Walking your doggy.
And I guess the reason though why he's so hyped up, he's on coke.
Yeah,
and they cut that. They cut that out of the movie. That's a whole plot point in the movie that they cut out. So it fucks up the whole performance. So I feel bad for Al Pacino because for 20 years I was looking at Al Pacino going, "Why would you overact like that in that movie, Al? What were you thinking?" He was on coke the whole time. That was the point. That's why he acted like that.
It does explain his relationship with Edie and why they can't hold it together.
Yeah, well, it just explains everything. Yeah.
I just got the director's thing. I'm going to listen to that because I just got that Blu-ray.
I don't know if it's stated in there or if it's from Christopher Nolan.
I'm sure he
talking
mentions
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Christopher Nolan loves Heat, and they had a big interview with Nolan and Michael Mann. I think Pacino was there, and it was a discussion, and that's when they brought it up. They said, "Oh no, yeah, the original idea was Pacino was a cokehead, and he that's how he was up. He was up all the time because he was on coke, and he's that excited because he's high."
Well, it makes sense. And Pacino did Insomnia with Nolan. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Probably a lot of maybe I'll listen to both.
I love working with Al. He's great.
Was Tom Sizemore like literally giving Pacino real coke?
Probably, yeah.
You know, he steals the movie for me, Tom Sizemore.
Oh, he's great.
And not being sarcastic. When De Niro slams Waingro's head on the table, and Pacino just stares at the guy at the booth next to him for the entire scene.
Yeah, Sizemore.
That is that is the movie for me right there. I'm like, oh my god, he just like, and he kind of looks away and stares back at him.
Yeah, that's great.
It's all subtle. I love that shit. Yeah. And that's why tomorrow Michael Mann will definitely be at the top of my list.
And like I have a question. Did Val Kilmer even need to be in Heat?
What?
He's good in Heat, though. I think Val Kilmer's a good choice in Heat.
He's just
but anybody could have done that.
He looks like the same guy from Tombstone. Where he's all dying and a junkie.
Doc Holliday.
Yeah, he looks like Doc Holliday in Heat.
You can forget that shit. Put it on the car key on your way out the door.
Hold on. Can you show up, Frank? Can you show up at the end of Heat? Be him. Be Val Kilmer at the end of Heat, where he shows up at the Judd's apartment. I'll be I'm on the railing.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah. No, that's more like this. All right.
He's like,
because he's got that fake. He's got his mouth all fucked up because he's on Demerol or whatever. Because he's all fucked up from the wounds. That's a great. Yeah, Heat's a great movie too. Heat's one of the best.
Heat's in my top 20.
I would say top 20 for sure. Yeah,
definitely. Top 10 even. Yeah.
When I bought the Blu-ray, Dick, I mean, we talked about this for weeks in a row, Dick, where I was trying to find that director's version of it, and I finally found it, and I read all the comments, and it's like a great movie back in the day doesn't hold up, and it's like
who the fuck
2 stars out of 5, and I'm like, come the fuck on, what more do you want out of a movie?
Yeah, you're an idiot. I'm sorry.
I realize we're all the fuck over the place, and I'm sorry.
We are.
But, yeah. We're winding down here for 3 episodes. That's why you're
just wait until tomorrow when we're talking about our top 10 list.
Yeah, it's gonna be all over the place.
Is it gonna be top 10 list or top 5 list?
I don't know. We'll talk about it.
I mean, I already played the outro for it, so
yeah. I mean,
we can cut this out and just put it in tomorrow's episode.
Let's give ratings. I gave it a 6. It's okay. It's not great. It has a 7.1 on IMDb. I don't know fucking why.
I was just thinking that, like, how's it get a 7? I don't
know. It's a sequel, that's why.
It says 43 minutes, but it's not that long. It's a regular episode.
Not even close. It's like 21 tops.
Yeah, it's a regular episode. That's a lie.
What's your score, Frank?
I gave this a 5.
Didn't do it for you.
I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6 just for Cloris Leachman.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
a good point, Dick. I'll give it a 6 for Cloris.
you have 3 episodes. You change your score because of what Dick said.
Well, I mean, sometimes people give good points I haven't considered, and you know what? Good point. I'll bump it up a point.
Cloris Leachman is the only salvation you're going to find in this episode. She is at here, and then everyone else is off screen. I can't even show you where.
Yeah.
I still think Bill Mooney is a good actor.
No,
he's fine.
Not in this. He's not good in this. He's fine.
He's fine.
He's the same character. He's the same actor that was there 40 years ago. That's why he's here. They're not going off performance. They're not saying, "Hey, Bill Mooney's a great actor. Let's cast him."
Yeah.
They're saying he was the same kid. He's alive. Let's cast him.
Bill Mooney's too busy doing that Martin Scorsese movie. We can't get him.
Yeah,
no. Bill Mooney was
in high demand.
Yeah, Bill Mooney was sitting by his couch by his phone.
It's 2003. He's in all the Matrix movies. We can't cast him. No.
We probably could have got Bill Mooney for this episode because I don't think he's ever turned down a guest spot.
I didn't think about it, but you're right. Give me a couple days. Let's see if we can get him for next week. We'll do a Redux already after 1 week.
Yeah.
Because I'm honest right now. Let's try it.
Because we really didn't talk about the episode this time.
No,
We'll talk
exactly.
about it next
I
time
think
with
we
him.
get his daughter on here too.
On my lap. What?
I just can't. No.
Hey, guys.
I don't want to be a part of your legal plan here.
No, I'll ask you a question when we go off live.
Oh God, I am terrified now.
It's just a quick question.
It's like the box of underage porno that Dick sent him in the mail. I don't want to open that shit.
That's all that's in there.
I just don't want to open that. I was so quick on that porn button, by the way.
I saw that. I'm like, that's quick. Good job.
Okay, anyway.
I don't want your big box of porn, Andy.
Do you remember, Frank, no, I'm not doing it. Do you remember when we did that episode that was really stupid and we did this tone of voice and we said, do you remember that scene in this episode that was boring? But you remember that scene in Casino when Joe Pesci, do you remember that?
Yeah.
We did an hour and a half of just saying, do you remember that boring scene where the character was like,
wow.
Oh, do you remember that scene in Casino where Joe Pesci shoves her face down her crotch?
Yeah.
That's all we did for an hour. It was comparative.
Wow.
So we've done a lot of casino talk on the show.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I don't even remember what episode that was, but we did it.
Doesn't matter. I mean, it annoyed one person, but hey, I mean, I had fun.
Yeah, fuck
yeah, I don't care.
I was laughing my ass off.
If there's nothing else I want the show to stand for online, it is fuck the listener. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about.
I 100% agree.
All right, so let's get out of here. LIWstudios.com for me, LIW the TZ review, LIW Anthology Pod for me as well for the other show we do on Wednesdays. Let me say next week's show if I could. From here on out, for the next 4 weeks, we're only doing 2 shows. We're getting lucky here. No Jack Laird. Next week for episode 244, we're doing Twilight Zone 1985, 213, The Card. And unfortunately for episode 245, we're doing Night Gallery 105B, Lone Survivor. So we do have to deal with that. I want to say the episode, oh man, what one was it? The episode for the first episode we did. The director of that was a female for Appointment on Route 17. We're doing her next 2 episodes. She only did 3 episodes or something like that. We're doing 2 of them in the next 2 weeks. So we're doing it's not Lone Survivor, but it's A Curious Case of Edgar Witherspoon and Rendezvous in a Dark Place. All the same female director. So we have some shit coming toward us, by the way. Frank, plugs.
RedDragonsRadio.com and at LLNKZ on Twitter.
Damn right. Dick, LIW John Carpenter review.
That's it.
Okay.
He still won't say it.
I still got what I needed out of him. I'll just piece it together out of your other audio clips. So it's like, oh, I do you
John Carpenter
review.
Adrian Barbeau.
Yeah, for big fan titties. All right. So until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix. Not a good life, West.
I'm Frank. It's still not a good life, thanks.
No, still not.
Send them to the dick field, Dickett.
So long, Bill Mooney. Be on next week for Bill Mooney live. So long, citizens.
Going over my list of directors now.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I can get 10. I don't know.
Frank, what were you?
I just wanted to see if you and Phoenix wanted to do a way off topic during the day next week or two.
My daytimes are all fucked up, so I don't know if I can do it. I have a lot going on right now. Yeah, maybe it's possible, but I would need to know like a couple days before because my days are always different.
Well, so are mine, but I mean, I can always I can always
after 10, 11, 12, 2 your time. I don't care.
I mean, it basically falls on you, Dick. Like whenever you have a free day to do it.
Yeah.
And not even a whole day. It's just, like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be like
yeah, just right now it's kind of I'm in a state of flux. I keep going back and forth because my parents are moving to my grandpa's house, so there's a lot of going on, back and forth going on there. So and I got to do lawns and manage shit on the side of that too. So just shit going on during the day.
Yeah, because like we had a good thing going there, that last episode that had nothing to do with TZ, and I think that would be a really fun way off topic to do, where we won't have to try deviate. We can just keep on going down that. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
So, all right, cool.
Oh shit, what's that guy's name?
That's all I wanted to ask. Yeah.
I'm really gonna reach out to Bill Moonby, by the way.
I'm telling you, man, that dude.
He'll say yes.
Let me do it right now. I'm trying to get on Twitter. Actually, I just got booted. So hold on a second.
Kicked off of Twitter again.
And I'm going to head to work now, fellas. So
all right, you take care of yourself.
I try to. Hopefully, I won't. Everything's been going good. So I will talk to you chums next week. Looking forward to it. And yeah. So have fun tomorrow, fellas. And which
so long, Frank. I'll let you know when I send you out your previous thumb drives that failed, because I have a stack of them over here.
Wow!
But I finally
did the other ones work?
Yeah, those are fine. I got them sent out. Dick already has them. Adam got them. But I'll let you know when I send out those.
By the way, is there any all the what's the night growlers? No, all of the 2002 TZ episodes you put on my thumb drive, they just didn't work. Everything else did, but for some reason they didn't. I don't know why.
Download VLC.
No, it's okay. I'm getting the Blu-ray of the
They don't exist. That doesn't exist.
Okay, the DVD of
that's $65 at cheapest because it's not in print anymore. How the fuck are you finding that? Send me a copy if you have it.
I mean, I'll go on eBay and try to find one that's somewhat cheap, maybe.
I can only find it for cheapest $50 because people don't know what they have. So if you can, great, send it to me because I want it because obviously I collect these, but I can't find that one for cheap.
Which is it?
I mean, if you want to go in halves, 25, and then I'll burn them. I'll keep the burners. I'll send you the copy.
Well, I have digital copies. I want the actual box.
That's why I said I'll keep the burners and I'll send you the.
Oh yeah, if you, dude, I don't want to make you do anything, but you know me, I want, because I have everything else. I want that, but it's so fucking hard to find for a real copy.
Yeah, and I'm not a collector of any.
Yeah,
like I don't mind if I have burners and whatever, So I'll see what I can find, and then I'll let you know. We'll go and halvesies on it or something.
Yeah,
too expensive, but if it's not, I'll just grab it, and send it over, and either or. But yeah, I'll let you know what I can find. But thankfully, all the 2002 TZs, I keep finding them on YouTube, no problem.
I had no idea.
Yeah, like every single 2002 TZ I've found on YouTube right up to this point, no problem. It's just been there. So for all I know, every single episode's on YouTube. But all right, guys, off to work I go.
All right, I'll see you, man.
All right,
I'll let you know what Bill Movie says.
Right on. That was a lot of fun, guys. Really.
All right, see you later.
Had a good time. Peace.
Bye.
I'm really trying to get Bill Mooney on here, but it won't let me. LIW the TZ.
I heard what you said about my daughter. I don't accept.
He's not
you.
Shatner. What are you doing?
I don't care. I'm going through. Oh, shit, I got a lot of directors now. Shit, I'm going through a lot of them.